Do you think you're a coveted racist?
No, I'm not racist.
That one had a
I
little
wish
bit.
I could zoom in on that.
That had a little bit of air in it.
Are you a racist?
Nah, I don't have a racist bone in my body.
Did you see
Actually,
that
has
Am I racist? I think everyone's a little bit racist.
Chris? Not Chris.
Nah, definitely not Chris.
Give me the.
He's
know-
the most
you-
least racist one.
Give me
here.
you're tired.
You know
what do
how-
they say? Give me you're tired, you're lazy, you're poor, you're homeless, you're AIDS inflicted, you're fentanyl gifted.
Jeez.
What?
you're-
What are you describing here?
Yeah, what race is this?
That's for you to decide, racist.
No.
Well, you just threw all this on one person, so
I have a type.
Yeah, you know how uncomfortable Chris gets when everyone's racist in here.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not the black box, it's the box in front of me.
Yeah, he was upset about the name of the machine that changes the camera angles.
Yeah, jeez.
He's like, why does it have to be the black box?
That's how woke he is.
Well, that's just how you know he cares.
It's a real great guy. I'm really glad Lads found you.
that or he's
HR?
fucking racist as fuck.
HR?
Ooh, you think he's overcompensating for his racism?
You know how the guy that like is gay is like fuck gays.
That's true. That's true.
But if I have gomies,
if you have what?
gomies, gay homies,
Okay,
Gomies. I've
been alive a really long time. I've never
Gomies.
heard that before.
how long?
Is that what you call them, Chris?
Gomies?
Yeah,
I'm here with my
last week I
gomies.
found out this who calls Met La Poderosa.
That's true.
You call gay homies gomies. You've been hanging out with way too many gay people if you have a nickname for them.
And bears, he says.
Not specifically.
Gummy bears. if I'm not if I'm not wrong, right, Chris?
Oh, they're fruity, all right.
What about Monty? What is?
I'm gonna tell my friends, oh yeah, I have a podcast with my gomies.
Is that really a word, or did you just make
yeah,
that up?
made
come
it
on.
up.
He's validated. No, that's not true. You're validated. You hang around real gays all the time.
Yeah,
and not just one or two of them either. You go around in groups.
3 of them.
Leave in the
Just kidding.
comments if you've heard of that word gomies.
Which there's nothing wrong with that, right?
You go
guys?
on vacations with like groups of 12 of them,
There's nothing wrong.
I
with
mean,
that.
one invited me, and there just happened to be a bunch of them.
and they brought 11 along.
Okay, so if you go on a group trip, with let's say 12 gay guys, is it weird if you go on a trip with 12 lesbians?
No, because the lesbians aren't
No.
trying to fuck you.
Sure. What if they're bisexual?
Now, see, now we're just moving the boat.
Well, I don't think these guys are trying. I don't think any of these guys were
No, they were just
Well,
trying
they
to
did
get
try to get you naked
at,
And drunk.
at this one party.
and drunk.
It's not like the ones that invited me. I was like, oh, I can't wait for them to invite
And
me, and I
Disney.
can't say no.
Right, there was no loop
Yeah,
there.
yeah.
They didn't even tell you there was 11 other gay guys coming on the trip.
Yeah, if there's 11 other gay guys coming on trip, you better tell me. Little heads up wouldn't hurt.
Oh, I knew.
Yeah. So speaking about like overcompensating, there's this guy named Robert Morris. He's like a pastor at a mega church,
Like a pastured egg.
like a fucking preacher or whatever you call them. But he fucking no. It just reminded me because he has like he's one of Trump's. I think he like gave him like a point is pastor. He sexually abused, like he's getting like a fucking backlash for
Sued.
doing it. People found out that he was actually like a predator, pedophile and stuff.
Pastor.
So is this
So
new?
people
This isn't
overcompensate.
news. Oh, you're
People,
saying
old news.
I'm trying to tie it in with
Oh, okay,
fucking
sorry.
overcompensating. I don't know if you guys heard about that, but it just came
Wait,
out.
how does that have to do?
because he's saying that a past he
Someone who's acting as the nicest person ever,
is actually a
Right.
fucking
wolf in sheep's clothing.
Yes.
You know what's weird? Sometimes I have people tell me, "Oh, I'm a pastor," and I'm like, "There's no way you're a pastor, bro. You have tattoos on the side of your neck."
I mean,
Pastors have tattoos?
Well, there's a New
well,
Testament.
That's what I-
there's recovery. We've heard of recovery, and
Yeah.
God forgives all sins.
you've seen like those Christian biker gangs, and like,
Yeah. But a pastor though, like
I mean, yeah, dude, come on. You've gone to like any church and just like that one cholo who has like all the neck.
I
like,
might
and-
trust
and
the
he's,
tatted
like, in the-
pastor more than I do the regular white John 67.
He'll be honest with you. The pastor will be honest with you.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna take your money and get a 40 G.
No, he
So if
steals.
you
From,
tatted, you drink
no,
now.
he still steals from the tithing.
isn't it weird how like it's people in like the Catholic religion, I'm sure Christianity who were like programmed into telling the priests like all their sins, like everything that they did wrong, they had to go like confess.
I never felt
and
really-
that people do it like willingly. Yeah, personally me,
I never felt good about that. I probably did it one time. Like,
You confessed?
wholeheartedly. I was still a teenager. I was still like in middle school probably. So I let it rip.
Yeah.
But you know.
Oh, you like told him
Yeah.
everything?
And he
I
knows
yell at
who
my
you
mom,
are.
this
Yeah.
and that. No, I don't know. I don't know if he knows who I was. But
You have like that thing like where it shades your face, right?
right, shades of face. You can see the light beaming
Yeah,
through.
at this
Yeah.
point, if they're fucking little kids, I'm not.
Did you,
I'm not like. I'm pretty sure they got a camera somewhere in there.
No, but I can't say that I ever went back as an adult and let it rip
Yeah.
and actually told him all the bad things I've done.
I remember.
It's between me and Jesus and God.
Dude,
and my ex-girlfriend.
I remember how old, I was like 10. I was doing like my first communion or something. But I remember what I told the priest.
Show us on this doll where he touched you.
what did he tell
I was
the
like,
priest?
I told some kid to go to hell. And he was like,
Ew.
oh, okay. Like,
Come on,
you
what a
know,
virgin.
shouldn't be telling people to.
The priest is like, this guy's gonna be a loser.
Yeah.
But I remember that shit. You never confessed to a
Nah,
priest?
I'm not Catholic. That's a Catholic thing.
Hey, he's satanic. I forgot about that.
Yeah, yeah,
Chris, have you
satanic.
ever?
I asked God for forgiveness,
I like that.
but
You know
No,
what?
but not like in a
Church.
no.
I think-
right after
Alright.
I get,
Oh, yanked it off? No.
why did I do
oh
that
my
again?
God. Chris, how could you?
No, after what happened the first time.
Well, hopefully
he's
you
never
wash
going
your
back.
hands.
I feel like God's been like trying to get me. Like,
Yeah.
he's-
you how?
Oh, you got to be careful with that because,
just like I get signs everywhere, like out of nowhere.
yeah,
Like,
some-
How?
Budo's cucumbers and
Well, just like weird things. Like
the Magnum
I'll drive
XLs.
to work, and then for some reason, some stupid ass minivan will cut me off, and it has a whole verse, and it's like my life right there, just like you need to go to church, fool.
just dangling in your face. Huh?
And then there was like in a week span, there was like, it sounds racist, but there was one black guy. It wasn't. I don't know if it was the same black guy or a different black guy, but every time you see or when he saw me with my kids, like, you got a beautiful family, man. God bless you. Like, he made he emphasized God,
Yeah, yeah.
and then
he was hitting on your wife.
what?
No. What the
You
hell?
got a beautiful family.
Oh, okay.
You know, it's like a weird
No,
way to
I think that's like a.
oh, like
that's
you wish
a-
it was you type of thing.
right.
Yeah. It should have been me, not
Yes,
him.
yes.
Ah, I see what you're saying, Chris.
I think that's a good compliment, like to give someone. I've heard that compliment.
Yeah, of course.
Before.
And I've seen, and I've been out, and I've been like, damn, he's got it. You know, that guy over there is winning. Look, he's got his wife, he's got his 2 kids right there.
Yeah.
Like sometimes I do take a look at that.
And-
I'm like,
and
damn,
you-
like
and
that's goals and
At
shit.
any point were you like jealous and you're like, I wish it was me?
No, I've never been jealous. No, of course not. Oh, come on, we're doing
Oh.
this for comedic purposes.
No, I just
Not just the height for me.
right.
Like, damn it. He's
Yeah,
got like a
but-
10, but
Dad.
he's like 6'8". I'm like,
or just
I'll take the 6'8".
just
Thanks.
random shit. Like I'll see
Yeah.
license plates that say God loves you or like
777.
Hey, and those are the gentle ones. You don't want to find salvation where you're fucking in despair. Because some people
In
do
a
find
jail
salvation
cell.
there. Yeah, some people do got to hit rock bottom for it to be like, all right,
To appreciate
I
something.
tried to save you here and
Yeah.
there, but now you're here. And don't worry, I'll save you again. But I'm
What if-
sorry you had to come to these.
All right.
I'm just not big into like
I know you're not into the whole
Religion
Oh,
shit.
God is looking after
I was
me
gonna
and
say,
always
here we
watching.
go. But most of like 99.999% of the people, upon their deathbed or upon like a knife against their neck or a gun against their
That's
head,
who they turn to.
please, Lord, please. Just, I know
Right,
I don't
right,
believe you, but please,
right.
if you exist, you even talk if, and then
he existed the whole time and he's
you
still there.
liar.
Just fade away into the dark abyss.
Yeah.
Give me a clue bomb. Give me a clue bomb and a round of applause. Oh my God. Jeez, way to suck the life out of the room.
No, we got it.
Welcome back. Yes, sir, yes, sir, yes, sir. 194.
Man, broski came from the same boat. We are not beefing, can we hit the same hook?
Yeah.
No gay shit, neck full of rainbow.
Oh.
If I hit it, tell the business your lane.
gay shit, neck
On the
full of
money, ain't
rainbow.
never for the
Okay.
fame, bro.
Sounds like he has a
Shit, them
neck
fucking
full of
spot,
dick,
them
yeah.
things. Still feeling like I need you for a name. Sitting outside with a nigga, man, it rain. Shit, hard in the brand new chain. I don't care what they said, they just hang on the skin. Like the Russian mama, bulletproof brain. She ain't come fuck on me, what she came for. Said she got a place on it, that I'm paying for.
What about the hoe?
Rock on the landlord. Real deep boy, mix up Air Force. I can scrape them out the gutter, now my teeth push. 2025 Ferrari, but I keep pushing. Ain't when she die trying, and my only choice. Couple deep jungle, we ain't getting no push. Hit the ground running, I ain't doing no push. 20 miles at a time, nigga, I'm pushing. White lamb, black stripes, I am official. But I still sell tons of the
yo.
BTS.
What's up, lads? What's up, lads?
Throat goat.
Chris. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much.
His new album ain't hitting like it's supposed to. Just got out of jail.
Well, it's not what I expected coming out of a prison term.
I haven't heard it.
Well, that was
That goes
one
to
of the
show.
songs. That was one of the songs. Some people are saying that that's one of Lil Baby's best verses in a long time. I agree. As a Lil Baby fan, I know you guys don't like Lil Baby. I know Laz hates Lil Baby.
Yeah.
I wasn't a big fan of the little run that he had, but whatever. Not what I expected coming out of a prison term sentence.
Yeah, you usually like have the world on your side as soon as you come out of jail, right? Like you could drop anything and almost anything will kind of just
Hit.
yeah.
I mean, I think now people just know too much information about him, and
You think the ratting allegations or
Well,
I think maybe partially
the
that.
you think affects? I don't think it really
Nah.
affects the way people think it affects.
I think it's all about the music because Gunna had the same allegations, but Gunna is still making like really great music.
Yeah,
and
I agree.
And I like
but there's got to be somebody who like that turns them off.
Yeah.
You know, about the artist.
Yeah, no.
I
So
definitely
it affects like a little bit at least.
I definitely tip my hat off to Gunna for not like
For not
speaking on Young Thug after it came out that he like ratted and shit. Just because Young Thug and everyone else has been dragging Gunna through the dirt.
Well, I think we've heard both of them say that there's no like beef. It's just
Animosity.
like it's just like the optics of it, and I agree with that. Sometimes if you make me look funny as your friend, I can't pop out with you. You know, I've had situations where I got really close to someone, and you know, homie, this and that. Everyone sees us out together, this and there. Yeah, we're buddy, right? And then like you hear news that like this person is like, you know,
Scummy.
doing like like scummy shit behind your back, and it's like, well, now if I walk into a room with you, and in my head we're buddy, but the whole room knows something about you and me that I don't know about, you're gonna make me look funny. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
So I can only imagine like Young Thug gonna like this person, quote unquote, right, ratted on you in front of the world. You're like the street character, you know, your whole persona is Young Thug, you know, like how do you just like swallow all that? No pun intended, like no gay shit really full of rainbow. You know, like how do you do that? You know, like it's gonna make you look funny, to be honest.
Yeah.
So I think that's very much what it is. It's all optics and shit. But we've both heard them say like, yo, you know, it's no smoke. It's just like, fuck, we're both gonna look funny, you know, because we fell out. The whole industry fell out
Yeah.
over like this.
Yeah. And speaking about falling out, I mean, not that they were ever friends, but the whole industry falling out now. You had everyone on the guy side pick a side, and it seems like everyone on the girl side has to pick a side now. With Nicki Minaj and
Cardi B.
I don't know too much of what happened, but people have been saying that someone said something about their kids and shit.
Well, yeah,
Oh,
I think
damn.
the whole thing is that they've been beefing for like a really long
Yeah,
time. Nicki
yeah.
Minaj, Cardi B, and they both have like their fan bases who are fucking like ride or die, right? So pretty much what has happened. I don't know if you guys remember that song where they were both featured on together. Was it a
With
Migos song? Offset.
Yeah. Oh yeah. I think it was
Motorsport.
it was a
Motorsport, right?
Motorsport. Yes. I mean, ever since then they were like going at it.
Weren't they like dissing each other on that song?
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what I'm saying. Like ever since then, like it's been very public, and some people have speculated that Nicki Minaj might be like
On
going
drugs.
through some shit just because I think she was the one. Was she the one that ignited that first? Laz, do you know?
I think
Because
I'm not-
they did at a point start going at each other's kids.
I
I
was maybe my question. Sorry,
I-
but quickly, as who I don't know who started it officially.
I think it was Cardi B who dropped her album, right? And then Nicki Minaj probably said something.
Okay, so what initially happened? Cardi B dropped her new album during this was like the first week. I think the same day that she dropped, Nicki Minaj announced that she was going to drop her album, which
Yeah.
kind of led people to immediately the fan bases are going at each other, like right, the Barbs, and then you got the fucking.
So what did they say about each other's kids?
Well, let's hey, relax, we're getting there.
Don't jump the gun.
Let's get to the meat and potatoes. No, just
I'm
kidding.
trying to give people context.
Pre-
here.
premature
yeah,
topic.
Yeah.
And
Okay,
we know
so
how
they're beefing.
and we know how women can be.
Yes.
I'm trying to find the perfect timeline because I don't want to like say that. I don't know.
Okay,
who
you don't
started
want
it.
to get it mixed.
I don't know who started it, but it appears through the screenshots that I have here in my hand that Nicki Minaj is the one that incites it by saying, I think she's going on this rant, and then she goes, "Culture vulture, you ugly too." Culture is Cardi B's kid's name. No, not Culture Vulture. Culture is her name, but she says, "Culture vulture, you ugly too."
Damn.
And then she goes on to say, "Culture, you a roach and a monkey like your sister." And then it says,
Just hella.
it says Cardi B, but she says, "Cokey B, please don't sniff coke with baby 4 and 5. Word to Carlos." Culture, vulture, her mama a crow. So stupid not to see once Wendy. Anyways, that's when that was on Nicki Minaj. So Cardi B comes on and says, and of course, these are all tweets that they said. It says, "Bitch, you wish you could call my daughter ugly. Culture is beautiful and you know that. Your hate is so deep and dark and nasty because your son nonverbal. Because you fucked him up with them drugs. So you jealous of everybody's kids and their happiness. Bitch, where the fuck you at? Stop talking. You said fuck culture what? Bitch, fuck that slow ass son that came out of your pussy. You was wishing so much negativity on me while I was pregnant, and look at your karma. Look at what your rotten pussy produced. Now he a whole 5-year-old tippy-toeing around the house and can't spell his name. Papa Bear, I'm so sorry you can't speak in banging spoons because your mom couldn't put the drugs down. I'm sorry your mom not even paying attention to you on your own birthday because she's such an obsessed and dark-spirited hating hoe. I'm so sorry. That's pretty much the synopsis of that.
Damn.
I won't go any further, but you can see where things started going. So what do you guys think about that? What do you guys think? Because to me, kids is kind of like off limits. Family
For
members
sure.
is off limits. If I have an
So-
issue with you, let's go at it. Me and you can go at it. If I start involving your family, your relatives,
So
it's
Nicki
too
Minaj,
much.
Nicki Minaj, that was her saying that to Cardi B.
Did you not
I
listen, my
heard-
That was
guy?
I just
Cardi
wanna-
saying
The
that to-
second half was Cardi B saying.
Okay, got it.
Responding.
Yes.
Thanks, Chris.
Okay, got
Appreciate
it.
that.
Okay, so what do you think now? Now that you know.
Well,
It sounds
they-
like a ghetto ass situation for sure.
Well, it's ghetto. It's on the
Wait,
internet.
what race are they? Nice.
I think Cardi B's
This is-
Okay.
Dominican.
What a callback.
Yeah.
Intro of the show.
Um.
Oh, sorry, Laz. What'd you say? Sorry.
Dude, yeah. It's fucked up. man.
Kendrick and-
It's not professional like at all. I think they should just like go at it. It should just stay in music.
But the thing is that
Why
it
did
hasn't
it? Why
stayed
did
in
it have
music,
to
yeah.
like get blown out of proportion?
Cause Nicki Minaj is fucking. She's bitter, bro. She's like the old bitter bitch now.
You think so?
For sure. Why is she hating on all the young? Like
She shouldn't be hating.
I don't like any of their music, but she's hating on all of them, bro. She
Wait.
doesn't like a single. Like
Wasn't she cool with Ice Spice?
yeah, but then
Then they fell out too.
I'm probably. I wouldn't doubt it. Like, I remember when Nicki Minaj was like coming up, and what's her name, Lil Kim, and what's the other chick rapper? Pretty much her OGs were like not respecting her, and her like just fucking having them fit about it too. She's pretty much doing what was done to her at a young age, and she knows what it's like to go through that, and she's still doing it. Kinda
So
whack.
you're saying Nicki Minaj is the immature one.
For sure.
This seems pretty random, no? Maybe
It's not
something was said at a show and it got back.
I'm sure it has to do with like a dude, bro.
That's still some pretty fucked up shit.
Wait, but
to
have
say,
you guys
though.
ever heard Nicki Minaj speak? Have you guys ever listened to like any of her interviews
How
or
she?
anything?
Yeah, I feel like I have.
Because I remember she had one with Joe Budden maybe like last year or something. And she does kind of like speak like
A dumb blonde.
slurred. Like, I don't know. Like, are you like she does that a lot. So I don't know if this is her character, but some people are saying that she's having like issues, mental issues.
I think she's got the same thing that the Joker for Batman, Dark Knight. What's his name again?
Heath Ledger?
Heath Ledger. Whatever he got from playing that is what she's got.
Oh, like
for,
she's got it. She's
for
lost
Nicki
in her
Minaj.
character.
Yeah, she's like stuck in that like I'm a boss bitch that could get you like killed type
And
shit.
I actually kind of don't doubt that, to be honest, bro. I'm not even kidding you.
I was gonna say earlier.
I flip bricks, bitch. Do you know who you talking to? Like, relax. You make music and like
I don't
chill
know.
out of studio.
I don't know, bro.
Kendrick and Drake never got this
ca-
personal.
I don't know. She came up,
did.
dude. She came up with Lil Wayne and Drake. Like she's not just. And this is
Just
what she.
yeah, she's not just anybody.
This is
No,
what she
she's-
reiterates a lot. Is that you guys all got me fucked up. You guys all want to come in the game and fucking shout your shit like you're the queen, bitch. I'm the fucking queen.
Yeah.
It's the same shit as if like someone comes in and is kind of like talking this shit, right? Like, and then you get like Drake to just come and like he does that.
But
whole,
that's what she
my
did
yacht
to
bigger
Lil'
in the morning.
Kim.
I'm in the middle of the Pacific type shit. He lets his nut hang all over the track.
Nah, yeah, but like I said, that's what she was doing when she was younger. Like, for sure, Nicki Minaj is the greatest woman rapper of all time still, but that doesn't give her an excuse to be like corny like the way she's being. Like,
She's already earned that name.
yeah, like, and she's mad that anyone's even like daring to like come at that spot.
I
She
think
sounds
she-
like LeBron.
I think she also, yeah. I think she also went at Jay-Z in this rant.
Again,
Oh, he did?
Said that he was trying to get her like,
killed and shit.
I don't know. Let's see. Let's play a little bit of this. I'm trying not to be. Oh, hold on. Sorry about that.
Stay in your Tory lanes, bitch. I'm not Iggy. For me, is like a quadruple entendre. Like I could think of 10 different things that might mean. What does it mean?
What does it mean to you?
Well, it could be shade to a few people. It could be
Well, without saying if you think it's shade to somebody, what do you think the line itself means?
I'm not one of them. That's what I think it means. And I think it was a clever way
Thank you.
to say that.
Thank you.
Okay.
I really appreciate me getting a compliment from Mr. Buttons. I'm about to
What?
start taking it. Yeah.
I liked your
Thank
last
you.
album. I like Queen.
I do.
Jesus, sorry.
Yeah, I don't know. Nicki Minaj is tripping, yo. Plus, she can't win and say anything about anyone when your husband and your fucking brother are sexual, are like registered sex offenders, bro.
What do you mean?
What do you mean? What do I mean?
So, I understand that that's a wrong position to be in, but like that doesn't mean I can't criticize something that I see.
You definitely
deem
can't.
is wrong.
What's wrong? What did she do? What did Cardi B do that was
I'm
wrong?
not. I'm not saying anything. Look.
Talking about people's kids, bro. You better keep your kids away from your brother.
Nicki dropped.
Oh
first.
shit.
That's the thing that niggas like me look at. You dropped.
Damn right, because I don't need nobody to set the pace. I set the tone right in your face.
She's definitely on drugs,
The
alcoholic.
drinking, yeah.
responsibility that comes with setting that tone as a veteran
And I knew I had
and
to,
OG.
Joe. Joe, what was happening was abso-fucking.
What was happening? Most people would say that
Yeah, it
female
seems like
rap
abnormal,
is in the
so-
best space that it's ever been.
Rap is 40% down. We was at #1 genre in the world. Because the more rap albums that come out and are not selling, it goes into the average pool, the average number.
Mhm.
And then now you have, rap is not selling. And they've been wanting that. Oh, you think they were happy that rap was the #1 genre?
That's where I get confused
No,
because
of
she
course
kind of
not.
like snaps into it.
But, let's water it down in hopes that we... And now, back to the drawing board.
Yeah.
See what I'm saying? That's why I
Yeah,
trip out
that's-
because sometimes it does feel like she's like, oh, she's fucking crazy. And then out of nowhere, it's just like, oh, she gives me a crazy stat and then she backs it up. And now I'm kind of like, wait, well, what the fuck? Okay, so is she
Yeah.
acting? Is she not? What is this? Is this her character? Is this her persona?
She's
That's
schizophrenic.
That's
That's what
kind of
she is.
always been her thing, though. Like, she always, like, talks
In
about
her
it in that manner.
songs
Like,
and stuff, and-
I think
yeah.
her point is always like, you guys always fucking like undermine me, or you guys always like don't put enough respect on my name and shit.
Give
like,
us a reason.
That's
Stop
always the
acting
thing.
this way. Just like be articulate. Have points,
dude. But
you
she
know?
said like, dude, my music is sold everywhere. Like I'm the #1 selling artist for women. I've been around the globe. Like my tours sell out. Like
think she's more global
like,
than
she's like, this is what like
Cardi B.
people don't. Yeah, this is what people don't understand.
Yeah, she really is.
And that's kind of her point the whole time. I don't know why she probably does get offended by
She feels like she just doesn't get enough credit.
Right.
Well, because she's doing shit like this. She's criticizing anytime someone has some type of success. Oh, album flopped. You pussy this. You pussy that. You trying to be like me. All
Well,
these copycats. Like, bro.
It
Just,
okay.
it's
Look,
extreme competitive.
Back to your
Drake.
point, Laz.
Look, hey, what if it has to do with Jay-Z? She's not relevant here because Jay-Z has something to do with that,
I mean, she always comes to Jay-Z
right?
for some reason.
And then look, so Kendrick is with Jay-Z, and if Jay-Z or whatever, like pretty much Kendrick versus Drake. Kendrick is Jay-Z's artist, so Kendrick took the win. Maybe he's trying to do the same
I
thing
don't
with
think
Nicki
Kendrick
and
is Jay-Z's
Cardi B.
artist.
I know, but they're like connected. They're like on the same side. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe Cardi B is also on the same side as Jay-Z, and Nicki Minaj is a threat to her. You know, so they don't make her relevant here.
I just hope that with this beef and like the Drake and Kendrick beef, it just resets hip hop, like to what it used to be, because she is right. Like it used to be the #1 genre, and then it just got watered down. I feel like as soon as like the females became like the more popular, like, and not that girls can't rap, but when they were the popular ones and they're the ones making the hits, rap isn't really the same anymore. Like, people aren't trying to. At the barbershop I work at, if a Cardi B song comes on and lick my ass and my pussy and this, that's just getting skipped immediately. But don't let like a slanging rock on the corner Jay-Z song play, you know. But it just sounds crazy when you have a girl like
saying outrageous shit
saying
like that.
shit like violate.
Your
me.
barbershop doesn't support whores. That's what you're saying.
Pretty much.
Come on, man, just spit it out.
But that's why I feel
Yeah.
like that's why it's kind of going down. People like it, but you can't just play that all.
You can't play that everywhere. Yeah, it's not very like family friendly, or maybe it's not as universal as.
I think there's a
You
lot
know?
more to that too. It's also, we now have DSPs that, you know, anyone can upload music.
Well, yeah, that's
With
what
the
she was saying.
The fact that hip hop at one point was the #1 genre in the world, obviously you're gonna have a bunch of people who are influenced by that, who are also gonna want, you know, step in that lane, and then everyone wants to make hip hop music, so everyone's gonna dilute the numbers because that's where everyone's making music at, because it is the most popular genre in the world. And so now you have a lot more people diluting that number, when back then you would have to get like a record deal, a label to put your stuff out there like that. And that's why I feel like it's so affected, and that's why I feel like the numbers are down, because everyone fell in love with hip hop, you know. Everyone wanted to make hip hop
It
music
just
and shit.
feels like the point now is to sell sex more than anything.
The sex, rock and roll, drugs is always sold.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
always
yeah,
been
but, like,
the #1
It like
seller,
overtook.
especially in America.
Would you say
Yeah.
like Taylor Swift and Beyonce might be like the two top female artists right now?
Sure.
Arguably, debatably, right?
Easily Taylor Swift for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Beyonce maybe like in the black
Right
community.
behind her.
Okay.
Yeah, probably right up there with her. But
Do you think the fact that
You got- who
she
do-
tried to go country have any effect on like hip hop being the #1 genre? Like,
No.
you don't think Beyonce fans are like,
No.
what are you doing?
no, I don't
trying
think
to go-
Beyonce was considered a rapper or a hip hop artist.
She was probably like pop, R&B.
Yeah, the only reason
if
anyone
anything.
would associate her with that is because she's with Jay-Z, which is probably the main reason you associated it with her. Like, she doesn't. I've never heard her like rap like that.
You've obviously never heard Drunken Love.
Nah, yeah, but like albums like that. I just don't see her as a rapper, pretty much.
Okay.
But
I got a little clip for us. This is a clip that's going around right now. It is Aisha Curry. She's getting interviewed. She's getting a lot of backlash because apparently...
Laz, have you seen this?
no,
How about I let you guys listen for yourselves?
4 kids. Did you always knew you wanted a big family?
No. So, I didn't want kids. I didn't want to get married. I thought I was going to be career girl and that's it. And I had my eyes set on my goals, and I was never the little girl that like dreamt about the wedding dress and all of that. And then it happened so early in my life So it's like it's one of those things like you don't know what you actually don't know what you want.
It's so hard also.
Oh, geez. I don't know why I stopped there.
So who is this?
Oh, this is Steph Curry's wife, right?
Okay.
She's always saying shit to embarrass the household, bro. Always.
Shit.
She's always saying stupid shit. She's always being caught like googly eyed over a guy sitting next to them.
Didn't she do that thing where like she pretended to take off her ring when that guy without a shirt came into the thing, and it was like it was getting like it was like a live show.
It gives like
Yeah.
Jada Pinkett Smith vibes, low key.
Yeah, that's like, okay, you're joking, but it's
Didn't-
embarrassing though.
Didn't she?
Mind you,
Isn't she the
Steph
same?
Curry's a billionaire.
Yeah.
Isn't she the same girl that was like talking about how she would want attention from another man? Like
Yeah.
Other attention from other men or something like that.
This is her.
Well, he saw something in her probably. Like, I don't know.
Like and your man's face is crazy.
Yeah, that is
wanting
crazy.
attention in your man's face.
And he's a billionaire, so he can pretty much have, like,
And
he has a lot of options.
About 1 billion of them.
It's a lot of options.
Nah, but yeah, she's always like,
You think he's happy in there, or like,
How do you
not
think-
sign a prenup, or what? Why?
How do you think Steph feels about her going on platforms and kind of like,
So to
let's see.
be the woman in a situation where you're like, men just don't get as much scrutiny. Like they can maybe tell him like your fucking shots suck tonight, but like the looks and all of that is just like not a factor of conversation as much.
No.
Did you talk to Steph about it? Like, or did you kind of keep it within yourself so it didn't?
I do not have a bone in my body that can keep anything to myself. So if it comes to mind, it's coming out. And
Jeez. Connection.
Yeah.
I think what she goes on to say is that Steph doesn't understand her.
this is just an example of like he's letting his wife just talk too much. I'm sure it doesn't go down like this in the household.
Right.
She's just like talking too much. Like
he's so gracious. Like
He looks like
he
a gracious guy.
tries to resonate with me, but he just can't. And he also comes from a place of like, it's effing stupid. Like, what are you? It's not true. So why? Are you? And I'm like, but wait, like, listen to how it makes me feel. And he's like, but why does it make
I think
you
that's
feel
everyone's
like that?
problem,
It's not
though.
real. After we got married, we found out we were pregnant with our daughter so quickly. I didn't even have time to think about what I wanted anymore. It's so interesting. I spent my entire life like trying to work towards something, and then it kind of just disappeared, and I didn't think twice about it. But after my daughter turned 1,
Jeez.
I remember there being a shift and being like, I have goals for myself. Like, this doesn't feel right. I love being a mom, but I love doing other things too. And I need to get my shit together and figure out what that looks like for myself now.
If I have a career and I'm
Yeah.
not home, like did you experience that?
I still experience
Okay.
that. I still experience that. I'm always in therapy talking about this.
Okay.
I don't think
You lose a-
she's not saying anything bad. I feel like my wife's going through that shit.
Yeah.
Or
I don't think-
she's there's phases and times where she feels like she's going like through that. She's like, I stay home.
Right.
And
she
I feel
wants
like-
to have her own life.
Yeah, she feels like she needs to be like,
Her own main character.
yeah. So I feel like even the whole like her saying Steph Curry doesn't understand her. Like I feel like you're gonna like if you were to move on, 8 of the next 10 guys are gonna be the same way.
Yeah,
We're
they're not
like,
gonna understand the fuck out of you.
we're like,
If the
with
love
my-
of your life is trying all fucking hard, you already made $1 billion, your kids are situated, you're well taken care of, and I'm still doing everything in my power to try to understand how you feel. And it's
And
just
you're complaining
not
about how
enough.
you feel.
And it's not enough.
But that's anyone. I'm sure with your fiance, she's told you, oh, this makes me feel this way, and you're like, why? It's not true, right? Like, why do you care about it? and she's just like, see, this is why I don't talk to you about anything.
Chris also doesn't have $1 billion.
No,
just
yeah.
want to
But it's just I feel like it's a common thing in most relationships. Like, oh, why are you so upset about that? It's not even true, or it's not this, it's not that, and they just let them ruin their
You're
day.
saying like women are more emotional.
Oh, for sure.
So, nah, I don't think the last thing that she was saying, like, I think that makes sense, right? Like, people like want to make goals and complete them and whatever. Like, I think the shit that she was saying before that though was like, yeah, how you say embarrassing, and I think that's like what we were like more like focused.
What part was
I think we
embarrassing?
can all agree.
Well, to
that
me, I took it that she's like the first year of like my kids thing. I was just kind of like, fuck, I don't know about this. Like that's what it sounded like to me.
that part was.
I was like, what the? What are you
yes.
talking about after the year? So
Yeah,
how do you
yeah,
feel
yeah.
throughout the first year? I mean, but I understand that women go through like postpartum depression and all that shit. I understand that. Like I know there's like real things going on in like a woman's body when all this shit happens. I just think it's a weird position. Like if I was I know we've had the conversation before. If you were, or would you be a stay-at-home dad or a stay-at-home fucking boyfriend or whatever? Fuck no. Laz says no. I wouldn't care if my fucking girl had $1 billion.
You wouldn't
Sorry.
care?
No.
You would still go to work?
No, I wouldn't fucking go. If I
Like,
was,
if your
you
girl
wouldn't
would-
care to be a stay-home dad if she had
if your girl was holding it down.
if she has $1 billion, bro,
Yeah, I wouldn't care either.
it's like
Fuck
and
that.
I
Quit your
genu-
job. You have $1 billion.
No, and I right, and I genuinely and we no,
Exactly.
but I'm speaking like if we genuinely love each
Yeah.
other. I'm
No,
not
yeah,
speaking
for
like
sure.
some fucking transactional ass relationship like a lot of these motherfuckers. But I'm speaking like for real. Like if I really love this person and she loves me and she has $1 billion and she's like, hey, just stay home. Like you're good. I'll be like, all right, fuck it. Would life get boring, bro? Dude, probably it fucking would.
With the kids,
and that's
it's a
where
lot of work.
Yeah,
yeah.
dude. But if you have $1 billion, hire me a fucking nanny at least like 2-3.
Then anyone would do that shit.
What do you mean? Just give me 2 days, 2-3 days or something. Just give me 2 free days and I'll be chilling. Like let me go gym, let me go run, let me go to the beach and tan. Like
My wife is probably laughing so hard at this right now. Let me get 2 days.
I'm speaking in the context of you having $1 billion.
No, I know, I feel that. But the $1 billion lady still has to go to work 5 days a week, 7
$1
days a
billion
week.
lady?
Yeah, you're a girl. How do you think she's gonna keep the $1 billion?
Dude, if
running
you
a business.
Dude, if even if I was Steph Curry, dude, I could retire probably next year if I wanted to. But does he want that? No, because he's an ambitious guy. He's a fucking. That's his passion and shit. It's not just another fucking job I go clock into and just like I hate this.
Yeah.
It's different. That's why context in this conversation matters because it's like, Aisha, what are you complaining about?
Yeah, I think Steph Curry should not let his wife talk.
No,
Sorry.
Like Savannah James, I've never heard Savannah James.
Because she don't
say-
talk.
Exactly.
LeBron
That's my
knows what
point.
he's doing.
That's my point.
Nah, you ain't getting no
It's
camera
such a-
time.
And I'm not saying that like anytime I see LeBron or Savannah out, like they look fucking happy. Sometimes they do look like they're arguing. Sometimes it does look like they're going through some shit. But guess what? I don't have enough information to fucking make that a fucking issue on this pod or like pick at their relationship and
Yeah,
shit.
no.
And
I
that's
mean-
why they're good at what they do. And that's why I think they have a really good relationship. Yeah, we've heard LeBron cheating rumors and this and that, but we don't ever get the inside of that. And that's good.
Well,
like
yeah.
I wouldn't want people to be on the inside of my relationship
no.
either. Some people are fucking nosy. Some people just want to pick at shit, tear it apart. Like, no. And that's why I think I'm like, dude, why are you even on this fucking podcast talking about this shit? Like your man is him. Oh, it's just so much, bro.
I know.
And I know Steph is fucking frustrated. He posted a little tweet today and it's like, keep going, young blood or something like that. And it's like a picture of him like in college or in high school with the same pose that he does on the Golden State Warriors. It's just like a big distraction. Like, hey guys, ignore all this shit going on over here with my wife. I've never seen Steph Curry post, by the way.
Yeah.
And yeah, so
I think I don't know. Even like
no, you do
with
know.
my wife. Sometimes
Blink if you're in
even,
trouble.
Even when we go to her family's house, I'm like, just make sure you don't mention anything that's going on at the house.
Yes, exactly.
Just like keep it at home when I'm with, and she's seen it recently. Like we've been hanging out with one of her family members that's a couple, and they come over and they tell us the problems, and she's like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah, guess what? You're gonna see them in maybe like a month, and they're gonna look fucking perfectly fine.
Yeah.
But to you, they already painted this picture about your partner, and now it's like, now they know about this bad scenario because I gave them all the context, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Bro, that's how it is in like every like family household.
Yeah, that's why I like
All the
always tell.
tias, the moms.
I tell my girl all the time, I'm like, dude, do not say anything. It doesn't matter what the hell's going on. Just don't say anything because, like Zandre said, there's people that are out there just waiting to pick on, like, certain things. Like,
Yeah, I think you should definitely keep, like, it's important to keep, like, a relationship, like, private, you know? It's not for the whole world. I think once you get the whole world involved or, you know, that's, like, when, I don't know, there's openings there where people, like Zandre said, can just, like, pick at it, tear it apart and stuff.
Well, inside my house is one world and outside is another. Like, to me, I try to keep both worlds separated, like, as much as I possibly can. To be
Yeah,
honest.
because that's your,
And I've done that myself, where I just come, air somebody out to you guys, and be like, yeah, and then I go and I hang out with them and fall in love with them all over again, like the next week or something. But now there's absolutely no context as to how we even got there. So
Yeah.
to you guys, I might just look like, what the fuck, you know? This was tripping. This fool was just fucking bashing this chicken, you know?
Yeah.
And then so it doesn't make sense, and that's why I think it's a really bad idea for people to do that. But it sucks because sometimes you do need some people who love you and people who care about you, and you need their like objective opinion about this situation that you go. That's the hard part about that. But now, you
now
give them that side of that character, you know?
No, well, you give them that information and then they help you,
Right.
but then they go to like their cousin at the party. They're like,
Yes.
"Oh, do you know what Zandre told me the other day?
Oh, did I?
Don't say anything
Right,
though." But
right.
like,
Congrats.
and that's how it starts.
This is
like you
I don't
reaching
have a
out-
single bone in my body that can hold that back. Nah, but I mean, it kind of goes like hand in hand, kind of with like the Jay-Z and Beyonce situation. Like, no one knew shit about them, and as soon as Jay-Z started getting his ass beat on that elevator, everyone found out it was because he was cheating on Beyonce, and that was like the first time we got any insight on that
Yes.
fucking relationship.
The
bro.
first thing you hear is that, "Oh, he's
Like,
a
other than
cheater."
that, you would have just thought like, oh, it's a perfect relationship, Beyonce and Jay-Z, the new Bonnie
That's the
and
thing. You
Clyde.
would think that because that's all you see, right?
But I prefer the LeBron
Bro,
approach any day.
Yeah,
There's
LeBron,
so
Jay-Z.
many like Instagram relationships, people that post like every day. You know,
Oh,
like,
that's me.
perfect-
I'm kidding. I'm kidding.
do you
No, I
mean
know what
the
you're
perfect-
talking
Right?
about. Yeah.
What do you mean?
Oh, just like couples that post. Like, it's not bad to post like with your significant other or
He's
whatever
saying-
on his birthday or your birthday or like, you know, like that. There's nothing wrong with that. But when your thing is like,
He's speaking about the
Portraying-
people. He's
Okay.
speaking about the people who make that their whole personality.
Yeah.
their relationship,
Oh,
their
like
whole
the
personality.
It's so perfect.
Like we won't say any names.
you think you're watching like a TV show or something or like,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, and like you
that's
said,
when it's, I don't know, it can get.
And like you said, like if I'm on vacation with my, I don't have a girlfriend, but if I'm on vacation with my girlfriend, I'm gonna post my girlfriend. I'm gonna post a great time that we're having, grand old time. This and
Yes,
that. I
that's
don't give a
okay.
fuck. But if I'm like 365, like this and that, it feels a little overcompensating.
we went to Taco Bell and now both. Yeah, I feel that.
But I don't know, dude. Actually, I don't judge because, fuck, dude.
Like,
I can
are
only,
you?
I can only speak for myself. Like,
Yeah.
I haven't like, what do you call it? Like, really dated people like seriously like
Bro,
that.
not me hating on a perfect relationship because I'm single. Damn.
No, I'm saying like I haven't done a lot of like serious dating in my life. Like I've took a couple people serious and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But like usually it's because I think they're fucking cool. Like this is cool fucking individual and I want to
Yes.
like. And so if I'm just having a good time and they're around all the time, they might be posted around all the time, you know. But I understand that sometimes there are these people who are like, yeah, this is going to be my whole personality and we're the whole package. We're together.
All right, folks, what I was rambling in Spanish was, you know, there's guys out there that will come up to me, usually guys though, the guys do this, that will tell me that, oh, so you work too much, you know, money and everything, blah, blah, blah. Okay, well, I get it. You know, every world's a different way to think, of thinking, processing, whatever. But let me see, I hate that fucking agenda. Let me see. Like, me personally, watch. I have no kids. I'm single with no fucking kids, right? I don't need to be working that much. You're right. However, I'm thinking ahead, 10, 20, 30 years ahead of the whole fucking spectrum, of the whole plan of life. If one day I get married and have kids, I want my family to have a roof, have everything they fucking need, right?
Yeah, dude.
This is a Dr. Seuss novel.
This is who we're trying to get Laz to go 1v1 against. Just kidding.
Let's get him on the pod.
Just kidding.
He-
No, he's a cool
Sounds
guy.
like his name's Brad.
His name is Brad.
Is it?
Yeah.
If his name is Brad.
It's not. I don't think it's really Brad. I don't think it's really Brad. I think that's his persona.
You gotta find out though.
He's like one of those Asians that give themselves an American name.
Yeah.
Dude.
Dude, or one of those Mexicans
I
that give
love
themselves
the
an
American
American
name. Yeah.
Like,
I've never heard of Mexican.
Like
giving themselves-
Arturo, his name is Art.
no.
no.
I've
We need,
seen
like-
some really
No,
bad
like
ones.
my boss's name is like what is it like Coin or something like that, and he goes by John.
I got
Okay.
John's a pretty Asian name already, though.
No, yeah, but or
I'm blanking. I
there's
don't.
another
I don't-
Kwai, and his name is Tony. It's like he just goes by
Yeah,
Tony.
because he
Or-
has such a like
it's like-
foreign name.
It's like
Yeah.
putting Blake on like a Mexican kid with like brown eyes.
Like Block Young Chim, and then they go Tammy.
Is that a thing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Asians have an American name.
Yes, it's hilarious.
They all do. Trust me.
What's
it's
I
another,
would
true.
put
It's
hello
true.
Asian.
It's true.
what's another one?
What do you
Brian.
Kelvin Kwok Manho.
What the fuck?
Yeah, this guy I went to high school with. We called him Kelvin, but his name was like Kwok Manho. And he's like, just call me Kelvin.
Mr. Manho.
We're like, of course, but in high school, you want to avoid that shit.
No, yeah. Did you guys ever go by a different name at school?
Gay.
Nah.
You guys never were like, fuck, this is the year to go by something else.
No.
You know, like the teacher's always like, oh, I mean, if you want to be called something else, you
I
can
mean, a lot of people call me loser, and I didn't figure out what that was till later. But other than that,
I like that.
Did you have this type of sense of humor when you were in like younger in high school?
no, I was healthy. No.
Like, would you have told, like, now I expect you to like tell your teacher that. Were you telling your teacher that at the time?
I think I've told the story before in the pod where I thought I heard something funny on stand up and I tried to use it in real life and it made a little girl cry and I didn't obviously.
How old
mean
were
to.
you?
What?
Yeah, this is like
I think I remember him telling the
we were
story.
playing dodgeball and she went to the
Oh,
restroom.
You
Called
were
her
a
a
little
whore,
kid
right?
too.
Bend over and I'll show you.
You were a kid too, though, right?
Yes, yes. And I heard a comedian say it and I thought it was funny. And I thought she was going to like get it, like that I was joking. That there's no way a ball could fit in her ass. Like it's clearly a joke, you idiot. But I really,
She took it offensive.
Dude, I was young and I had to apologize in front of everyone. I started
course.
crying. and
Context
I was-
matters.
Then I was gay. Thanks, Dad. You're the one that showed me the stand-up in the first place.
You know what? That's usually how it goes, though.
It's my origin story.
I like that.
That's
you
how
think-
Chris
do you-
became
That's how Chris became Chris.
the greatest.
Fitting dodgeballs in his ass.
Right.
Yes.
Chris.
Legend has
you
that's a
know
little
you're the
girl.
greatest.
That's the little girl.
It's a little girl you bullied.
That girl has a deep voice.
Very, very deep. Okay, let's get into it. Bad Bunny was on SNL over the weekend.
What'd you guys think?
He has
of
a lot
that?
of people on it. Oh wait, actually, yeah. You know what? A lot
you
of
see
people
that?
in the
I did.
uproar. Here's what he had to say on SNL. Well, very controversial, apparently, from what I'm seeing on the timeline.
Logro de todo, demostrando que nuestra huella y nuestra aportación en este país nadie nunca la podrá sacar ni borrar. And if you didn't understand what I just said, you have 4 months to learn.
Why the fuck do you?
See, I don't think he meant it like that.
What do you mean?
Well, everyone.
I think he meant it as it is.
No, I think everyone's whole thing. Everyone took it as like, oh, you have to learn Spanish, like blah 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 blah. But everyone was all offended because like, why are they gonna have him? No one's gonna understand what he's even saying. Like, I don't think he meant like if you didn't understand this, like what I'm saying right now, you have to learn Spanish. He's just saying like you have
It's
a couple
in
months.
response.
Yeah, it's in response to what people were saying. Like, why the fuck are they having this guy? No one understands what he's saying. I think that's was responding to that comment and not so much like, if you didn't understand the powerful ass message that I just said, like, fuck you, you go learn Spanish. Which is how most people took it.
And for all the loser virgins that don't speak Spanish out there,
that are Mexican
too, idiots.
No Sabo, right?
Yeah, no Sabo. And
Like,
don't
who the
eat
hell knows any of
beans.
those guys, right?
Only
Chris?
virgins are like that.
Right, Chris?
Tell him what he said.
He pretty much said, "You can never erase our history or us from America, from this country."
Yeah, our DNA's printed in it pretty much.
And he
I said, "Giddy up."
And then after that's when he said, "And if you didn't understand, then you have 4 months to learn."
I think like the some of those sketches that he did were pretty funny. They did a Chavo del Ocho one, which was
Explain to people what Chavo del Ocho, because some people might not understand.
Chavo del Ocho is probably what like
right, Chris?
Only losers.
See, I want to hate. I hate saying like Bill Cosby show because now Bill Cosby has like the
negative connotation
that it has now. But that show was like,
It's like Fresh Prince.
Yeah, Fresh Prince. Just America's show. Think of any American show that you felt like was the household name show. Sure. It's that in Mexico. Like, and they had a skit on it. They did a pretty good job of like doing it. Obviously, it's not as funny because it's in English.
Right.
But it was there. He did pretty funny.
I like
think.
that. Even the fact that he threw that in there into like the culture of SNL, it's like, yeah, it's exactly what America is, you know? Like, yeah, you should understand these references, you know? And if you don't, you might go, there's someone out there who's looking at this and saying, hey, what is this? What's Chavo del Ocho? They're going to go fucking do their research and come to find like it is what we just described. What's up, Chris?
2 things. A lot of people are mad that they're claiming he's not American, but is Puerto Rico not owned by America?
Yes.
Okay. Second, they're like saying like, oh, he's Latin and like this. We want an American, but what about like all the times that like Shakira, J-Lo? There have been so many other people who
not from America,
and the Americans said no,
or like
So I think right now,
let's discuss those two.
Right. Well, I think it's because right now the temperature, you know, the temperature of everything. It's like everything is so centered around politics.
I think that's a lame excuse.
Well, I think that's the only excuse.
Well, everything's getting politicized.
Right.
Yeah.
This is politicized
because nothing has changed. Like they're doing this. The Super Bowl's doing the same thing that it's always been doing, but this time the narrative is because of the.
Think about the money pool, bro. The NFL has been talking for years how they want to go international. You don't think that this is a way to go international? Like, like Bad Bunny, they have games in Brazil, they have games in Mexico, they go to London. Like, you want to go international? The perfect way to go international is
Chris.
Have Bad Bunny perform and everyone tune in to watch the game.
He's got a point, Chris.
I believe. I mean, I'm trying to stay with it, but a little adjacent. I believe Taylor Swift was like their first choice,
and she said no
because.
So what's that got to do with Bad Bunny?
I mean, if
at a point they said, you know what, Bad Bunny is going to work for us, even if you're the 4th option. The fact that you're an option, they've already ran the statistics and analytics as to how this is going to work.
They have a plan A, B, C, D, E, F, G.
They're not just being like, fuck, guys, we can't get anyone else. Hit up Bad Bunny. Hopefully he works. No, they're just like, oh, this is another option that'll work.
Do you think they're going for like a Latin
thing? No. Like you said, if their initial intention was Taylor Swift, I think it would make a lot more sense considering that we saw her all last season with Travis Kelce all paraded everywhere.
American white girl.
And she's American white girl. It's going to hit the right demographic. She said no.
Only because she wanted to own her
performance.
Thing, and they wouldn't let her.
So they went and got an immigrant that would do it for less.
Right. But he's not an immigrant technically, right?
No, but you know what it looks like. Like I said in the beginning of the show, optics matter. Optics matter. Not only did us as a public politicize it, the government politicized it. Our initial thing was like, is Bad Bunny a sellout because he took this show considering that he didn't tour in America because of ICE? We said that. A lot of people were like, why would ICE go to the NFL? Why would immigrants be at the fucking NFL Super Bowl? That was everyone's thing. The government then came out, or the representative of ICE came out and said, hey, you know what? We are going to be at the Super Bowl.
And probably only because they have Bad Bunny.
Exactly. That's pretty fucked up.
Talk about waste of fucking resources and money.
It's a whole nother thing, though, right? Like,
what do you mean?
Are
it's
we
a whole
like segueing into?
No. I'm just saying, like, because we spoke about it a little bit earlier. It's like, no, we didn't politicize it. Like everyone politicizes. The government politicized it. You know, like temperature of the room, everything that's been happening. So it's like, I don't know. I think I'm excited. I'm excited to see it because I know, even though we don't see it as like the primary face of America because it's been whitewashed, there is a Latin fan base out there that's gonna tune in that probably wasn't gonna watch the Super Bowl.
For sure.
And they're gonna realize, holy fuck, this made how much?
And-
Oh, okay. You know what? Yeah. Fuck you guys. Let's keep politics out of the NFL. It might lean in that way.
Could be a lot of exposure. I've never seen him live. I've never seen him
Have I
live.
seen him live? Dude, I don't think I
I've
have
never even
either.
seen clips of him live. Not to say obviously
I
he's not
have.
great, but I mean this is a good way for him to even get exposure to
No, he's definitely gonna
all
get
them
white
people,
boy.
all
I
them
think-
whites.
Dude, I think people I think people underestimate Bad Bunny's pool. Well, how much money do you think they said that he brought to Puerto Rico? Like 700 million
Yeah,
off his
bro.
tour
That's great.
to the Puerto Rican economy.
That's great.
That if it was a state in America, it would be the poorest state in America. Bringing
great.
700 million just off one tour,
Off of one person, not even a tour. One person.
and that's just people in attendance, people that are just there, like fucking hotels,
So it
Bro,
sounds like
restaurants.
Imagine the amount of people that are going to the Super Bowl, paying a ticket just to be able to watch Bad Bunny.
Not
They don't
only
even
that,
care about the game.
not only that, ad revenue. Everyone has access to it. All the attention is funneled into Bad Bunny, the Super Bowl. It's gonna make so much money.
How many now like first commercials are going to be all in Spanish?
There's gonna be a lot.
I don't think so. I
You
don't
don't think? Dude?
Maybe.
I don't think
Are
they're
there going to
like,
be any commercials in Spanish? Here we
Are we
go.
gonna get a
Now-
Yes, there
commercial?
has to.
Are we gonna get a commercial from Ye?
Yes. If
Another
he hasn't-
iPhone? Like,
yes, yes, and it's gonna be effective as it is again.
Yeah.
Wait, who's waiting for their merch? Is anyone still waiting for their Yeezy merch?
No.
You got yours? Yeah.
yeah, I don't think they'll have. I don't think they're gonna take it that far. Like Spanish commercials.
You don't think
like-
so?
Yes,
Nah.
they have to, bro. They have to. There's people
You
in the
don't think so,
boardroom
dude?
saying like, there's a lot more people, Spanish audience, Latin audience that is going to be tuning in.
If they're already
we have
accepting-
we have to pitch something to them.
they play
if you
the
don't,
game-
if you don't, you're an idiot. If you don't, you're in the wrong fucking advertising.
They
thing.
played the Super Bowl game on like Telemundo the day of the Super Bowl, so I think that's where the Spanish commercials will be.
Oh, the
Even
Spanish
if it's
revenue.
the day after, it's still going to.
No, there has to be someone who's smart enough to say there's a Latin audience in America that is tuning into the NFL.
How many then? Like, how many would you allow? Well, just one.
I would allow
Whoever
at least like
pays.
four. At least four.
Bro, if someone that spoke Spanish paid for every single slot,
Telemundo,
take them all.
You think Telemundo or like? I mean, we're assuming Telemundo is like the one big one, but I mean, I don't know. Maybe
Telemundo ain't buying a commercial at the Super Bowl. It's gonna be like Jarritos or something like
Coca-Cola.
Coca-Cola making something in Spanish.
okay.
Yeah.
Like it's not gonna be like
M&M,
Corona. We all know who's going to be pitching.
M-A-E-M.
Domino's, Wings,
Tesla, maybe Tesla. I don't
Tesla
know.
for sure. Yes. Come on, bro. Should I finish playing this Bad Bunny thing? Here. Let's see what else he has
Yeah,
to
yeah.
say.
in the Super Bowl, and I know that people all around the world who love my music are also happy, especialmente todos los latinos. Todos los latinos y las latinas en el mundo entero y aquí en los Estados Unidos, todas las personas que han trabajado para abrir puertas.
Then you're going back into the same video.
I am. But we didn't get the beginning of this.
Más que un logro mío, es un logro de todos, demostrando que nuestra huella y nuestra aportación en este país nadie nunca la podrá sacar ni borrar.
I think people underestimate Latin love.
The dollar, bro. They're gonna see the dollar, bro. The brown dollar.
You don't think like all this Latin influence would? You don't think they thought about this like before? Like
No, bro. They're that ignorant that they don't consider us, bro.
A lot of
think-
people don't consider us, Chris.
They're that ignorant. Like
This country isn't built for anyone besides.
but he's not like the first Latin
What?
artist.
he's not, but he's the first one that's not like come here and do as I say.
Maybe
Oh.
context for sure. Like it's not
Context
as,
matters.
for sure. It's not as heated, and it's like I can for sure see him like being satiristic. I guess is the word.
Satirical?
Satirical.
I think
Did I just make up a word?
Yes.
Okay. Against ICE.
For sure.
Like I could for sure see him pulling people
antagonizing
out and,
in a way?
yes,
Yeah.
yes.
he's very much like
He's smart. He's not
doing
tone
this.
deaf.
Yeah, he's very much doing this on his terms.
But the fact that like NFL is arguably one of the like maybe the top 3, top 5 like most American companies.
Oh, dude, come on.
They love America, right?
Yes.
And so the fact that they're like accepting it, yet all this stuff is happening in the
Well,
background,
you know what?
is really like.
I would argue that if you're pro-American, then you're anti-ICE. If you're really pro-American and you're really pro-Constitution, then you should be anti-ICE.
But I promise you, 50% of those.
Anything else is that just anything else is patriotism hidden and disguised. No. Anything else is racism disguised as patriotism.
So I
That's
wonder
what
if
it
like you
is.
take a poll, like who loves America that hates ICE. Because there are people out there who are like, I love America, but also let's get these beaners out of here. Let's get these
For sure.
So it's like
It's true. That's how they talk.
So it's like, how do you where do they draw the line?
I think if you're morally correct, then you can take a look at a situation like everything that's happened with ICE and be like, okay, some of this is wrong. Is there people that shouldn't be in America that came here illegally and are committing crime and doing all this crazy shit? Yeah, those people should definitely go. We've all agreed on that. But it's when you look at it from like a moral standpoint and you see where people get violated and it's like they're no longer going after like the real criminals that are being a detriment to society. Like when it's not that and you see that, you should be able to call it and be like, hey, as a human, like that's wrong, you know?
Yeah.
I think that's where the line is drawn.
You gotta keep
like
in
if
mind-
you can't look at at something objectively and be like, that's wrong, like that's where the line, like, okay, we didn't talk about, there was just a raid that happened in Chicago.
I was literally going to bring that up. Thank you.
All
Literally going to bring that up.
ICE came in, swatted the whole building, took people out, tied people up, had children outside till like 1:30 in the morning or something. I read, like that's wild.
Yeah. They're not looking for
like what is
drug
that?
dealers. They're not
Yeah.
looking for murderers. They're not looking for.
They should though. Like imagine if they had the same energy.
That's where the line is drawn. Like,
Yeah.
someone should, any regular person with good, regular American morals, Christian morals, should look at that and be like, "That's wrong."
Yes.
that's
So
a
then-
wrong. That's you're utilizing this fucking part of the sector of the government in a negative way.
Yes.
But when they do sue, just like people who've been pulled over for whatever,
Yeah.
and these
Wrongfully
these wrongfully legal detained people who have their social security cards, have their proof of ID, have their proof of citizenship, they're still detained for 5-6 hours, right? They sue, and then it gets escalated because the county like says, oh well, the cops are doing their job. Well, I don't think so. Federally, let's escalate it to the governor, and it gets past the governor. I think something just got passed where they were saying like it's okay legally for them to like racially
Profile.
Yes.
Yeah.
Federally. I think it got like approved.
Yeah.
Yeah, it got approved like
I think I read. I know what you're talking about.
a
The
couple
face
weeks ago.
covering, everything. Like
It's
that's-
worded
dude,
very.
that's
It's
so
worded.
cowardly.
It's worded very specific to where
Yeah.
they can legally get away with it. Yeah, and that's where we are, and that's where we are as a nation. That's where we are as a country, and so that's why when we talk about the Bad Bunny situation, a lot of people feel like they finally have a platform to be like, "Oh, I'm not in the wrong." You see, our government is behind this act, so we're not in the wrong. You know, this is American. This is America, motherfucker. That's where you get that. You know,
Yeah.
But not everybody is like that. All the fucking people, all the fucking Benedict Arnold are like that. That's anti-constitutional.
It's insane. Like I know this is I can be satirical.
Sure, go ahead.
Like all the people that want all these Mexicans out, right? I hope they would really understand that should come with like no more Mexican food, no more Mexican
Bro, people
music.
are fucking hypocrites. You
Like,
swear.
no more.
Yeah,
You
right.
know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
I would hope like they'd be like, well, if I want them out, I don't want to have anything to do with their food,
sure.
their culture. I don't want
No, the workforce alone.
the workforce.
This shit crumbles. Like that's why I'm saying, like, if you're ignorant enough to take a look at that and have a stance to be like, and not recognize any of the other things that are attached to that, like, you're a fucking doofus. Like, you're an airhead. How are you gonna look at that objectively, that whole situation, and be like, yeah, this country's better off without you? Dude, this nation would crumble.
The East Coast.
And if you can't understand
They
that,
don't get it. They don't get
I'm
it
fucking
yet,
talking to a brick wall if you can't understand
Little
that.
Italy wouldn't exist in New York because
Koreatown wouldn't exist in Los Angeles.
Right.
Yeah, I know. All these
all
other
these
things.
little things that make up New York and make up like L.A. and make up
Make
all
up
these-
America.
Los Angeles would
They
not
make
be
up-
called Los Angeles if it wasn't for like
Nevada.
People aren't ready for those conversations.
Nah.
It sucks.
Utah.
That's where it's like people let their emotion get the best of them. That's where it's like, okay, you're talking about you're being emotional. You're letting because you have so much fucking hate in your heart because someone looks different from you. Someone looks different. Someone didn't grow up like you. Someone doesn't live in the same area as you. It's all these little fucking things that are so fucking surface level.
I think
that's when you're like, dude, you're that ignorant of a human being that these are the things that matter to you the most. It's almost like, damn. I don't feel sorry for you because you're a hateful person, but like it sucks.
like
It sucks that you're stuck within this fucking box. You know, like I'm sorry that you feel that you're experiencing that life. You know,
like KKK kids, like kids
Yeah.
of the KKK, like they're raised on like crazy racism, like.
But to them, that's normal.
That's
though.
That's
normal.
like they normalize it, and like they're taught they're evil and they're.
Well,
nothing wrong with the little fun racism. You know, little jabs here and there. You know, like
But making racism your thing is kind of like
I'm talking about the real racists, the real ones. Right, Chris? Come on.
Whoa.
Come on, Chris. Give it
No,
to us.
I can't.
Hold on there, partner.
One of them whites.
I'm gonna get canceled.
Slow down there, partner.
Slow down there, partner. You know what part of town you're in, son? Those. You know?
The great whites.
The great white. Okay. Okay. So you guys are I'm tuning into the Bad Bunny halftime. You guys?
Yes.
Okay. And
No, no.
if you're not, if you're not, I think I have something for you, Chris. Here you go.
It's very clear to me what must be done
This is Turning Point, Charlie Kirk's platform.
here is that Turning Point USA needs to host a counter-programmed halftime show starring the only sincere band that has kept going with a fully Christian theme, as you say,
Celine Dion.
from day one. No, American band, American. Get that Canadian nonsense out of here, Luke. I'm talking about Creed. I'm talking about Scott Stapp. I'm talking about taking
Hell
this
yeah.
entire country higher to
Let's
a place
go.
with golden streets.
You know,
Where blind men see.
you guys talk about
Blind
that.
men
go.
see.
I think on your show today, on Charlie's show, when you guys were
So Tim, in all seriousness, that clip has gone mega viral.
Did you tweet it?
I did
It's a
tweet
good
it.
idea.
Andrew tweeted it.
All right. So Creed is.
There's people that are going to rally behind this, I'm sure.
Yeah, well, Chris is one of them.
Chris, I know you
I'd
said
say
you-
he just completely switched my mind. So Creed, let's get all these Browns out of here.
that's what he just said.
I'm pro him.
So you're pro racist.
Just kidding.
I've been trying to tell y'all, dude.
Laz just
He
throwing the
has
racism allegations on you, Chris. Anyway, salute.
That's the
to-
first time. Yeah.
Chris is the most racist person I know, to be honest.
salute. No, what? Back to what I was talking about. He's like a fun racist.
Exactly, but he's the most racist person I know.
No, don't even put that on me.
No,
Andre.
no one makes more racist jokes than Chris.
Chris is the funniest, but they're the most hateful. But they're funny.
No,
No mames.
we're in a safe space.
Yeah, bro.
Yes.
You're a racist. It's okay.
Everyone's like Laz said. Everyone's
Just
a little racist.
I'm just.
I wish the
towards
cameras were
Indians.
on me because I was holding back. Like somebody.
Oh, we're working on that Chris cam as we speak.
Yeah,
Yes.
Don't think I forgot about that.
just at your genitalia. Yeah.
Leave it in the comments. No one wants that.
What's that guy? There's this guy going around. He just went viral today. Apparently, he found a way to make a car run on plastic. Did
Oh
you see
yeah,
that?
yeah.
How many
I've
more
been like
weeks? do we
sharing
get-
that like every day.
How many more weeks do we have before this guy ends
Is
up in a
murdered.
car accident?
I feel like
Car
I've-
accident,
I feel like I've
suicide.
heard like 3 other guys who've done that in the past, like
Yeah,
died before.
dead. Yeah, for no reason, just or gone missing.
Yeah, well, now he has video evidence of how to do it. He has breakdowns of how to do it. So
He
there's
does.
really no excuse of.
How bad can that be though? Like imagine all
Has
those
somebody
plastic
proved it?
fumes going into the air.
Well, isn't that already happening?
Yes.
Yeah, I know, but like more.
Hold on, man.
So now this guy's all ecosystemed out. Laz is all pro global health.
It just doesn't
Global
make
warming.
sense.
Activists.
That
Why?
guy-
Why? He's taking the plastic and you just make it into
shoving
fuel.
it down your nose and fucking into your lungs. Imagine
Compared to what we've already doing?
we eat it or like smell at least like a credit card
Yes.
worth.
You're
And
consuming
how
plastic.
much more do we need?
Okay, well, over time, I guess you.
And are the plants gonna be able
So-
to take this in as carbon monoxide?
Laz likes paying $7 a gallon for gas.
Right.
well, okay.
That's what I just heard.
That's a great point. That is a great point.
Like, are
We
these
don't-
plants gonna be able to take this in and give it back as fresh oxygen,
so
or are we
these
just
are all-
gonna
Yes.
be?
What are the repercussions of this?
Well, these are all questions that should be asked to the guy who's making it, because hopefully he should have answers to these. If not, they'll do tests and they'll be like, "Oh shit, this is actually like way worse." For
I
like,
think even if it's good, they'll tell us it's bad, just to keep charging us.
Yeah,
on-
but then they could be lying.
yeah,
I mean, they could be lying about everything.
they
So then it's a personal choice.
could. It is a personal choice. I'm more on like remember Robin Big? There was an episode where they got the Pinto running on like French fry oil.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm more on that.
That was probably fake though, Laz. Don't you think it was MTV?
Nah, yeah.
Come
I'm
on.
sure there's people that can make a car run on vegetable oil.
This guy's like, "This is what I've figured out."
I feel like they're finally gonna make it like okay for people to use like alternative fuels, but at the same time, like we're already at the electric vehicle like wave. So they're like, okay, now you guys can have access to this fuel. We're already going on to the next thing, like electricity,
True.
power
They already-
grid, all this shit.
They already
Right.
knew.
They're already, yeah, exactly.
Maybe they already like.
So now they're finally gonna give it to us.
Or they're like,
Well, they've
"We
been
figured
giving it
out-"
to us, all right.
Or
Oh,
they're
yeah.
like, "This, we figured this out like 10, 15 years ago.
Let's milk them as much as we can.
We'll
from
let
them.
Yes.
this guy figure it out and kind of gain his thing. And once he gets too popular to where like
We'll kill him.
shell companies are like considering it, then we'll kill him.
Yeah, I don't know. You're going against
The grain already.
you're going against
Habibis.
billion-trillion-dollar
Yeah,
organizations.
try starting your own
You're going
tobacco like cigarette
Yeah.
company or anything
Well,
like that.
there's-
Try
there's-
doing that.
Yeah,
I
you're
think
going
there's-
against globalists.
I think there's no knowledge that like some guy figured out in like the 1930s or 1918 something like that, like how to fuel a car in water.
Yeah, they killed him 100 times already.
Right.
Yeah.
I think
So
Nicholas Tesla was the one that was talking about energy and it was free and
Just from
That's when the
fucking sky. Just,
manure or some shit like that.
he
No pun
planted like
intended.
no he figured it out. He figured out
Yeah.
energy
And he went
and
missing.
he was able
Or he-
to. No, I
yeah.
think they killed him.
Yeah, they killed him.
Or I think he died.
That's crazy.
You know, one of those Clinton hits.
Yes.
You know, car crash.
And
drowned
where's
in
all,
like
breaks
a
one
where's all
out.
his
9-foot
work?
pool.
Where's all his work? How come it's not
Oh,
like
someone
out
has it.
public?
Oh, they
Who's
probably
hiding
burned
it?
or something. That's what I'm saying. Like this is all. This guy's recording everything, so there's no way that the government can get
Yeah.
rid of it unless they're over.
Well, you guys know about the Library of Alexandria, right? How they burned that down.
Yeah,
They
all that information.
it's like
just-
1,000 years worth of information that they just burnt away.
Yeah,
I thought that was like a
Religion.
what a waste.
I thought that was
It's
like
like it never even happened.
Right.
It's all that, whatever they went through, you know, all that. It's almost as if it never even happened.
I felt like there was like
But it did, though.
like a Greek library or something like that, where like they hid shit like that.
Yeah, and then they
think that
burned
was
it. They burned it, and they got rid of all the evidence, basically.
That's crazy.
The library's demise is complex, involving gradual decline, destruction of building and by emperors, and the final disappearance around 250 AD after death, with claims of fires, including one of Julius Caesar's siege, and later destruction by Christian or Muslim forces being largely debunked or exaggerated.
Dude, so if there are books, I think I just found out like today on Instagram. There's like a place, I forget where, but they're like old like Indian sketches of
UFOs?
just like early sketches, like early, but it's cut off to the public. Like they won't let you there.
Like hieroglyphics. Pretty much.
Pretty much.
Yeah.
Yeah, like but like old shit.
Mm-hmm.
They won't let you there.
Jeez.
I feel like they do that often.
Kind of like Area 51.
We don't need to know the answers, I think. I think the more we know, the less we know.
Yeah.
I think it's one of those. It's one of those.
Well, the more you know, it's truth.
Remember that flotilla?
I want the truth.
Remember that? Oh, sorry. Remember that flotilla thing I was telling you guys about last week?
Flotilla?
Yeah, like the boats that had all the aid and stuff that were going to Gaza.
Yeah, what about it?
So they got
I didn't hear anything
You didn't
about
hear?
that.
Okay.
I left. I forgot all about it. I slept like a baby.
Yeah. So they weren't able to deliver it. Like they got
Intercepted?
seized, they got intercepted, they got tied up.
They got tied up.
Yeah, they got tied up. They got treated.
I don't believe this.
No. There's
Greta.
There's
And there's not a
Greta.
whole and there's not a whole world war going on right now.
Well, Tim Dillon. Did you listen to Tim Dillon's? audio?
Yes.
Well, he was like this bitch. They told her 50,000 times, "Don't go on the boat. Don't come near us." And sure
She
enough,
got on.
She got on the boat every single time.
Apparently, she's tied up in Israel right now.
Yes.
That they're torturing her.
Yeah.
That's what they said.
They
but-
say, yeah, I heard like they said that.
But I heard she's just sleeping on a piss mattress.
Well,
they had her crawling and then kissing the Israeli flag.
I
So
can see
who
that.
is
That's
this?
what people were saying.
Greta Thunberg? You don't know who Greta Thunberg
one of
is?
the-
oh, big lads, come on,
Come on.
Global warming.
It's a little girl. She's always
It's like
protesting
6 years
everywhere.
old.
Yeah.
She was like in like Congress.
Biggest meme ever for like a little.
No.
Come on, Laz.
10 years ago, there was like this like 6-year-old girl, and she was just fighting for human rights and
they made her like the
global
poster
warming.
child.
Yeah, one of the guys that was with her said that like they pretty much pushed her into like an empty room. Some guy went in there with her. After that, like she doesn't like speak about like what happened or anything. And they interviewed her after.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
They interviewed her?
Check your.
You sent me
check
something?
TikTok.
She said like when she
Oh
got
my
captured,
God.
yeah, I was on the boat XOX.
Oh my
and
God.
Do you want me to spoil it? You don't have to play it. I could just spoil
No, I'm
it.
going to play it because I want to hear it.
Forward it like halfway.
I want to hear this, but before I
she's-
play this, I want to let you guys know this all sounds like cap to me already.
She's a young
Play it.
activist, Laz, and she just
But she's like a social media activist, which is I don't trust that.
That's another thing. But I mean,
Oh my God!
I think
Already
it's
she-
better. It's good
already
to be
she's got a little
activist,
smirk on her face. I don't trust it.
it's like, oh, I'm gonna cook this.
a great one.
Well,
Could you elaborate for us?
obviously in a very dehumanizing way.
But still, can you give us some, what happened to you when you arrived in Ashdod port? I mean, were you taken off the boat? Was there any violence? Was you...
Look at her. Look at her smirk.
Where?
Look at that.
No, I prefer not to go into details
Oh my God.
about that, which is very worrying.
Just told her they were
because
gonna kill her, and
people-
if she said anything.
Well, either
She's smiling.
So Laz, sorry, Zandra, either she's safe or she hasn't been captured by like the
Yeah,
real
by anyone.
people, because these people behead like online. These are like crazy people.
This is a guy that spoke like more about what happened.
Monty, I don't
Special
trust
Bad
any
Bunny.
of this. Let's go. Israeli. Oh, hold on. Let me read the headline before I introduce it to you guys. It says, only 22-year-old, she was humiliated and wrapped in an Israeli flag and exhibited like a trophy. They took every opportunity to humiliate any of us. I had a feeling of being in a very barbaric place. Let's see this.
Woman who is only 22 years old. She was humiliated and wrapped in an Israeli flag and exhibited like a trophy. I had a feeling of being in a really barbaric place, and I really hope that that this barbarism might be over soon. First, we were kidnapped in international waters. Then they took us to land, and once on land, they behaved like a terrorist group. People were kicked. We were left without fresh water for over 2 days. Overall, they took every opportunity to humiliate any of us. We were treated like terrorists because we thought we were terrorists. So I was unlucky enough to get out just while Ben-Gvir was coming. And so the police used very, very tight handcuff on us that stopped
Yeah, so basically he just said like
I'm
they
kind of with
treated him
Zandra
like
on
that.
this, bro. I don't believe any of this shit.
Damn. Well,
I mean-
Zandre does believe it, but he's saying that they're pretty much like putting on a show.
I just don't get why, if they had people tied up, there's not like people just at war right now. If I was sending ships for aid and you took my people into custody and you're known to torture people,
These are war negotiations. There's like an unwritten rule that they're trying to follow.
who's trying to follow them?
They're like unwritten rules, like the what are they
What,
called?
and
The
aiding a country is one of
I
them?
just
the
watched
Genovia Accords or something.
Dude,
like
I
that. They're
just
called
watched.
that.
I watched Ukrainian soldiers get bombed by fucking drones on TikTok. I don't know what the rules are here.
But
to
they're
me,
like
if I get kidnapped and humiliated, wrapped in flags and this and that, boom, 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 they come in and interview me. I don't know if I'm gonna be smiling.
Yeah, I probably don't want
She's
to
got
talk
like
to
her
her.
what do
little.
they tell you to smile?
Fuck no.
Fuck, you can't
Dude,
tell me
it's
to smile after I just went into the room and came out not the same.
Laz, if we have a knife to your neck and they don't have the angle on your neck, and they say if you lie and you don't say you're having a good time, you don't think you could do that? Like, we're gonna find your family.
For someone who's supposed to be this poster child for like standing up for your rights.
I know, but we don't know what's going on there, bro.
Like, what?
I feel
look, we know this much. Like, obviously, like we
exactly, and they're tied her up, and there's no one out there getting her. It's time for something to blow the fuck up. If it's real.
she's not a criminal. She's just providing like aid to a country that's right there.
They told your ass not to do it.
They're right on the coast.
They told your ass not to do it. Exactly. And if this is true, you're saying it's a war tactic. If this is true, there would be a full-on war going on to get these people back.
No, we've had people, Khashoggi, like, he was a journalist that we didn't for years, and then all of a sudden...
A journalist? That's different. I sent this fucking aid ship over there.
Dude,
I think it was Spain or Italy or something, but they sent like a whole warship to like follow them and to guide them through to make sure they make it or whatever. As soon as they hit the Israel blockade, they just pull back, go away, and leave them.
So
it's like, what the hell? Why the fuck did you put on this show?
So the ship that's going in is not from a country. It's just random people trying to be nice.
The main little boats, yes, it's just people from all over the world, like being nice, like trying to just.
But it's not like the country sending it. It's like you and I got a package together.
Yeah. It's just that.
That's what Greta Thunberg was doing.
Okay, so they told you not to do it. This is on you.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people. Tim.
The thing is, like, they're saying that it, like, by law, like the laws of the war or whatever. I don't know. Like, a country is allowed to like receive aid. Like, what Israel is doing is wrong. It's like blocking a country from receiving like help.
Well, we've been known that this was the type of time that.
So that's their argument, and I'm kind of with them on that. It's like, dude, like, come on,
them kind of like trying to like bend the rules is like, oh, only if it comes from another country, not fucking civilians.
I mean, these are the rules, yo. Like, they're weird.
No,
I don't believe.
Bro, it's wars. There is no rules.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, bro.
Well, then they should have just bombed her when she like crossed, but they didn't. They're like taking her and they're holding her and they're
making her do all these crazy shit apparently.
And they
because that's what they do. I mean, if you go to Mexico and the cartel says don't do this and you do it and they take you in, what else are you expecting to happen other than them chop your fucking head off?
But she's a character too. She's like,
well, that's her fault. But that's a bigger reason not to go in. You are here. One of the biggest people in the world standing up against these people, and you're going there.
Yeah, she's trying to help. Like, she's trying to help.
I get it, bro.
And that's how she was treated when she landed there. That's how she was treated.
Sometimes you're not supposed to be front line when you're helping.
Feels kind of cloudy to me.
Exactly.
That's the only thing I don't like about this. It's like it feels like she's like just clout chasing.
I'm not against people getting help.
Yeah, me neither.
I'm just not gonna sit here and feel bad for someone that got told not to do something and then did it.
No, I think it's crazy that if whatever they said was true, what they had them do and stuff like that, I think that's like crazy. Like, that's insane to me. Like, if Israel really treated them like that.
Bro, we're literally watching them blow up little kids. What else do you expect them to do?
He said crawl and kiss the Israeli flag.
That's nothing. Little kids. Exactly. I'd do that 100 times before they blew up my fucking kids or me, bro.
Yeah, Monty, I don't know what you're surprised about.
No,
I think it's because like this little white girl.
I think that's fucked up.
People are like, oh, yeah, the whole war is fucked up. There's a committing genocide, and people that are trying to leave are still getting bombed. Like, dude, the whole situation is pretty fucked up. For us to be like, here, you heard what happened to Greta? And I'm like, fuck. Who? Greta?
To us, it's bigger than a little girl trying to get clout off of giving people fucking Ritz crackers and fucking tuna in a can.
Oh, I know that. This is just something that came up, and I think it should be like looked into.
It's an extra web of
because these kids that are getting like you guys said, these kids that are getting blown up, and that's like a serious like thing that should not be happening. Like this girl is trying to help them, not just her, but like a bunch of other people.
Yeah,
you know. So that's why I bought it up.
No, I'm kidding.
It's
I
was
just poking at you. That's it.
It's just like
all right.
But the thing is, Monty. Monty, it's the thing is though, it's like you got to
give the people what they want, bro.
Monty, she's on this little boat like a tiny boat with
now you
She's
flip it and flop
harmless.
them.
no, she's on this little boat and she has like blankets and you're like, if she knows she's gonna get intercepted
And she's not
I'm here for
harmless.
peace.
Yes,
and she's in there.
The
and
cameras are rolling.
The announcement of peace.
She's not
Of
harmless,
course.
bro. Because when you're the other side and you see that the biggest person in the world that's fucking anti you, and you're fighting for like whatever they think they're fighting or whatever they say they're fighting. They're fighting for their religion or
chosen
whatever.
people.
Yeah.
Yeah, they treated them like shit.
And then there's
they-
this girl that's coming over that like constantly is fucking shitting on you and shitting on you. The best thing in the world that could happen is this bitch show up on the boat for us and just fucking take her in.
Thanks, appreciate you.
Like
now we can keep you silent, and now we take
Now we're
away
gonna
your
make you,
Now we can threaten
kiss
you
the
now.
flag, do all this shit. Who
All
knows?
right, cool.
She's probably
What the fuck?
Yeah, she's probably just as freaked out as those
Now
fools
they have
that go into the
leverage. That is-
Scientology
That's
building.
fucked up.
And I just feel like there's some people who just like
She really thought she was
hijack
gonna
the
get some
movement.
clout off of this. That's what it was.
No,
bro.
and she's done it like very effectively before. Like she's done it very effectively over and over again, which is why now that I see it, I'm like, I've
Israel's
seen
like,
this already.
Nope, gotcha now.
Nah, I don't think so, bro. She was too smiley for me.
I think they can't kill her, bro. It would make
They're gonna
them
use
look,
her as like as a pawn.
So they
Like,
took
we got
everything,
this.
all the like, the medication, the food, and whatever. They don't know what happened to it.
Probably using it for their
missing.
soldiers.
If Greta's the one that you're relying on to come save you,
good luck.
You got something else coming. You should rely on the governments around the world who are pro-human.
Well, that's the thing. When the governments don't do anything, that's when people take it upon themselves to take action. That's why they did it, because no one's doing anything.
Yeah,
they're the only ones like doing shit.
Yeah, I mean, she fucked up, bro. She shouldn't have been doing that. And the
Yeah.
fact that like the country, the Spain military like dipped last second, it's because they knew what was good for them, bro.
Yeah.
Come on.
I think that's funny. It's like they like put up a front just to like, they like put on a show like, oh yeah, we're doing the right thing, and then when it comes down to like, you know,
the right
when it
thing,
comes down to it, they just fucking dip.
Yeah, I don't know, bro.
performative,
But
optics.
one of your guys' new favorite topics, or the topic you hate the most? Did you guys see the Diddy trial finally ended?
Ooh,
He's getting like 4 years.
Only 4 years.
Only,
and he's already been locked up for 2.
only is crazy. No, he hasn't. It hasn't even been a year. It's been like 7 months.
Cap.
I swear to you.
This is his final. That's his final.
Final conviction.
He'd probably be out in like a year and a half.
Probably if he's on good terms. But a lot of people like you are saying that wasn't like enough. But considering that he only got convicted on like prostitution, I think that's almost overkill. Like, dude, if I hired a prostitute and I got caught, like you guys ever seen those videos? Like some guy pulls up, tries to hire a prostitute, she's undercover, and then he gets caught. Imagine I get 4 years for that. That would be crazy.
Yeah.
But I think what made it so much is that he crossed people over federal state lines. So I think that's what amplifies the charge. But I guess the judge also said that she had to take everything in consideration with the conviction, which is kind of weird because if I didn't get convicted of like these other things, then that shouldn't play a part on my term. You know, you get me?
Yeah.
Like, bro, I was convicted not guilty of these other things. Why am I still facing a little bit of, time for that?
Yeah, you can't use like, that's like when the ref, like sports reference, when the ref doesn't make the call one thing and then calls a foul on a stupid play just to make up for that one time. Yeah, like
makeup call.
Like, nah, fool, that wasn't a foul, yo.
Yes, exactly. And that's kind of the situation that he's in.
4 years.
4 years? I mean, dude,
And
that's
he's
a lot.
already served too. You're right.
No, he's been in there since last September. I just looked. So
Well, they're probably
almost a
gonna
year.
use that towards it.
For sure. And good behavior probably gets you less. And
Wow.
Just hope he didn't listen to the pod because I was always joking the whole time. I thought he was innocent.
No, actually a great guy.
I think it'll be like,
I think he's a really cool guy.
it'll be a good.
Lupus not that bad.
I hit my own fiance because of him.
I think it'll be a cool decade before you see Diddy again, though. Like
Before
No,
he makes a
my
comeback.
man.
A cool decade?
No way.
Fuck no.
Less than 2 years.
Nah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Nah.
Dude, if something bad happens to Diddy in jail, that would be pretty big.
Nah, I don't think
If
they'd
nothing's
get
happened to Ghislaine, then he'll be fine.
You know, well, they don't go to regular jail, which is another thing. Like, I'll be okay.
That fool's chilling in there, bro.
Wait. But did you guys see the pictures when he got convicted?
No.
That the artist drew?
He knew they were going to draw him like that.
No,
What?
he looked pretty upset.
He knew.
I think
They drew a sad face on him.
I think he fell to his knees on the picture. Like he's on his knees under the table. Like
That's how he
his-
got in this position in the first place.
with his hand
On his head.
with his hand on his head. Let me see if I can pull it up.
That just seems like
What?
staged.
What?
Well, the thing is, like,
Go ahead, pose like this.
nah. It
There's
doesn't
a,
look.
there's
it
a
doesn't
real
look staged.
objective. There's a real objective artist that is drawing things.
I'm regretful. I
as they
regret my
are.
decisions.
Nah, I think.
Look
he.
at. This is one of them. Look at his face right there. How she
Bro,
drew
that's
it.
it's a painting, bro.
Okay, next one. He's crying, I guess. Yeah, but there's people in the courtroom that are
That dude
actually
is their
doing
job
this.
is
That's
this.
their job, yeah.
Oh,
Because
yeah,
there's
yeah.
no cameras allowed.
That's pretty cool.
Did you know that?
Yeah, but because he knew that they were there.
Look at him.
I think he did it.
Look at Chris.
I
It's
don't,
like
I
you
don't
get
think,
like an abstract artist,
I
like a
don't think
Picasso, and you're like, fuck.
I don't think. I know. How much do you think that goes for?
He calls that the Ciara.
Damn, bro, that's what they're painting.
Like, to me,
I think he probably thought he was going to go home that day.
yeah. And the reason I feel like he fell to his knees is because getting convicted is what is gonna get. It's gonna be the reason it's gonna take about 10 years for him to like
come back.
Yeah, because now no one's gonna want to work with a guy that fucking does this shit.
Kanye probably will.
Nah, maybe, but
That's
no
his
one.
twin.
But no one
Yeah.
wants to even work with Kanye right now.
So
that's
perfect.
why, like,
that's
yeah.
what you got to lean into then. The Kanye.
Think he might.
The Sneakos.
And the thing is, like,
Pates.
he didn't leave us on this like a good note, right? Like, if all this would have happened around the like Biggie Smalls era, and then he gets out, I think he comes back to something. Right now, like before he went in, he wasn't giving us good music. There
That's
was
not true. He put out a very good album.
That was the last.
Oh,
that was
please.
the
Very
okay. And
great
before
album.
that, what?
I just need that. That's fine. He left me with something recent. It was
He's a-
really good.
He's like a longevity kind of guy.
Yes.
He's like, all right, I'll drop a
Yeah.
thing like every like.
Mhm.
I'll say, I'm not saying there's gonna be a line of people waiting to like
Work with him?
but
There is.
after like a year and a half, or something happens related to anything him positive, he'll use that and be like, all right, I'm gonna try and find someone, create something out of someone. Oh, that was Diddy's guy.
What
It's kinda like
platform is he gonna go on?
1,000.
Everyone's talk shit on
TikTok,
him.
Instagram,
that's not gonna
YouTube,
work the
Twitch.
same, bro? That's not
anything.
He needs to go somewhere
If you're-
like
Streaming.
a Breakfast Club. You think Kai's gonna put him on his stream? Fuck no.
There's gonna be
I
someone.
never said. I never
No,
said.
but you said streamers. I never.
You think Kai's gonna put on his
hold on.
screen?
Hold on, let me push back on that,
well, that's
Laz.
just like the biggest person I could think of. Kai has everyone on his stream.
But if Diddy does his own stream, imagine how many people.
no one's
would
gonna
listen.
care
Exactly.
to go on.
No,
bro.
that's not true.
The
I think
first-
people
it's
will.
gonna be like fucking 6ix9ine. The first day he comes out, thousands of views because everyone cares.
Yes.
After that,
Yeah.
no one's gonna give a fuck.
Okay, cool. So what we're saying is that when he comes out, he has that. He's still gonna have that. Oh shit, Diddy's gonna be released in fucking 3 years.
But that's what you would think. And look what happened to fucking Young Thug.
Yeah, because Young Thug didn't capitalize on his moment, like we talked about. He didn't follow up with music immediately. We didn't get an interview off of him for like till a couple months.
And I think the same is going to happen with Diddy. Diddy's not going to want to go with Charlemagne, with any of these guys. Everyone was talking crazy on Diddy. People aren't going to want Diddy on their platform just because they know what
maybe
they said.
will, because
dude, that's hot. Because who's not gonna say that?
I think he could be on a lot of people's.
What's one of
platform.
these late night? What's one of these 60 Minutes? 60 Minutes would definitely have Diddy on.
Can I segue?
Would he
I
be
think
on
perfect
Drink
segue.
Champs?
I think I have a perfect segue.
Nah, they wouldn't have him
Go.
on Drink
I
Champs.
think I have a good segue.
Okay, cool.
Netanyahu was on the Nelk Boys.
So
you don't think someone's
Yeah,
gonna
come on,
have
bro.
Diddy?
Yeah,
That's
someone
what I'm
will,
saying.
Yeah.
yeah, but he wasn't convicted. Do you think the Nelk Boys are going
Dude, come on.
Dude, we should
Try,
have
like-
Diddy on the pod just to see what's up. Like,
Yeah,
hey,
I would definitely have Diddy on the pod.
We're
I
not
think
arguing.
most people would have Diddy on the pod. But the Nelk Boys aren't going to associate with themselves with someone that beat the fuck out of someone.
Because
and
they're
everyone
stupid.
knows.
Because they're dumb and they didn't do their research.
yeah.
They're dumb and they didn't do their research.
What does that have to do with anything?
It means that they took this on like, if they had known that it would have been negative for them. I think they would have not.
Yeah,
taken that
because they
interview.
didn't know this guy. Diddy, everyone knows what Diddy
So
did.
I think because they can he was only convicted. He wasn't convicted technically of whatever. So I mean, technically he wasn't.
Yeah, but
they can't
everyone
say
saw
that.
those videos.
Yeah, well, I mean,
Everyone based off
Chris
the
Brown beat the shit out of Rihanna.
Yeah,
and
guess,
we're still,
guess where his career is at?
Yeah, he's still taking mad crazy pictures.
And
with
guess
sold
why?
out shows.
Because he can't he can't make the money that he was making before.
Bro,
so now he has to sell fucking $500 fucking pictures with people posing.
So
whatever
he'll do the
fuck they
moon.
want.
So he'll do the moonwalk a couple times, and you'll still make millions of dollars.
That's
and
fine.
he's performing back
And
to
he's
back to
performing,
back,
and
in the
I don't-
same
and he can
city.
still get hoes.
That
and he can
doesn't
still-
sound like unsuccessfulness.
Bro, you guys are making Diddy sound like he didn't do shit.
No,
No
I'm
one's saying that.
I'm saying
You
this
guys
is-
are literally saying that.
I'm-
And people are gonna look over the fact that he beat the fuck out
Yeah,
of
they
someone.
are.
He trafficked the
Yeah.
shit over.
Yes,
Yes, they are.
We are saying
Okay,
that too.
exactly. And you guys just also said that you guys weren't saying that. So make
No,
your guys' mind up.
Into comparison to what you specifically said that we're letting it go or something like that.
We're not letting it go. We're just
not-
saying people don't care enough for them not to weigh that out and be like, hey, I'll still have this person
people
on this
care.
platform.
For
People care.
A lot of
example, we-
people don't care.
People do, but
care.
and my example was Chris Brown. The fact that he beat the shit out of
How many
Rihanna.
fucking interviews have you seen with Chris Brown since that happened? How many commercials have you
Dude,
seen him on?
it
He was
doesn't matter.
everywhere before that happened. He had fucking gum commercials. He was on fucking.
And
he had
every
the number
show
one
is
song
sold
in the
out.
world. Guess what? No, he's performing at smaller venues
No, he's
now.
not. No, he's
Bro,
not.
No, he's
Chris
not,
Brown
bro.
at the top of the world was probably touring on stadiums.
if anyone
I
knows,
see him in
Laz knows.
stadiums now.
He's at a fucking arena now, which is still a big
my
accomplishment.
God. Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
Chris Brown was supposed to be the next Michael Jackson, and it didn't happen because of what he did.
Chris Brown is going back to back to back to back, sold out shows in one city.
His records
alone.
are still gonna hit platinum,
Prove it.
double platinum.
Prove it.
Prove
He's
it.
on tour right
Prove
now.
it. You said back to back to back shows
Oh my
in
God.
a
Okay,
city.
cool,
That sounds like he sells 5 shows in one city, which is not fucking happening.
Okay, let's see.
I'm sure he sells out everywhere he goes, but he's not selling back to back to back at one city,
Yeah.
bro.
All right. Let
I
me
don't
pull
know.
it up.
I beg.
Drake and Kendrick Lamar did back to back at Staples. Not back to back to back to back to back. You had to be like fucking
Bro, you
Michael
don't-
Jackson.
You don't think Chris Brown could get one sold out night at Staples?
Are you not listening? I said he sells out everything, but back to back to back in one city.
I mean, one city. That's all
That's
he
the
needs.
Beatles. That's
all
fucking
he
Drake.
needs.
I still think Chris Brown is successful.
Yes, but how much more successful would he have been if he didn't beat the shit
The
out
last
of
time he
Rihanna?
did this was 2 tours at the Barclays Center, 2 shows.
That's a big show.
2023.
2023.
That's 2 years ago, bro.
Exactly.
And he's on tour right now, and it's still selling out.
Yes, and no one said he's not selling out.
That doesn't sound like unsuccessful. That's what I'm saying.
I am saying that his success is here and it should be up here, and it's not because he beat the fuck out of Rihanna. Everyone fucking can
right, but
easily
that's a
say
different
that.
point. We're saying that
We're
someone will have
not.
Diddy
This is
on.
the same point.
No, we're not.
How is it not the
Here,
same point?
Because look, Diddy will still be successful one way or another.
Exactly, but not as successful as he was
That's not
once.
even what we're arguing here.
Yeah,
we're
but what
arguing
we're
if
arguing
someone
is
will have him on when he's out. I say yes.
I think so.
Yes.
Yes,
I think so
too.
too.
Of course, someone's gonna have him on, but
That's
not
what we're
everyone's
saying.
gonna have him on.
I'm saying
No,
that a lot of
yeah.
people
There's-
don't.
Of course.
A lot of people will weigh out the fact that he.
I
fucking-
open with he's not going to have a line out the door,
Yeah.
but eventually over time, something's
It's
going to
gonna
happen. He's
be
gonna put his
up and
name
coming.
against
It's
something.
literally gonna be an up and coming art.
He's going to put his
like,
name against Will
interviewer.
Smith. Will Smith is going to have a hit because he's Will Smith, and he's going to be produced by
Will
Diddy,
Smith is never
and he's
gonna have
gonna
a fucking
use
hit.
that shit. I'm just saying, as an example, he's going to use it again, dude.
No, bro.
No.
You know who he's gonna get an interview with?
Even his son was like, "My dad's cool. My dad's
Someone that's
okay."
up and coming interviewer.
I don't
Just
think
like
so.
Young Thug didn't do an interview until after he came out as a rat. And what did he do? He went and did the show. Congrats to the dude. It's an up and coming show, but it's not anything solidified because
Yeah.
he knew that if he went somewhere like that, they would fucking shit on him.
But I would argue that Young Thug doesn't have that cultural pull that Diddy has.
Yeah, decades
Diddy's been
of work.
around since the 90s, putting in work with the best fucking artists, the best people in the game. He's done it. He's done everything. Dated the hottest chick.
made connections.
He's done everything.
And if you think owe people,
you
that
think
he hasn't hit up
Yeah.
like, hey,
Hold on. And if you think that people don't care to see how this iconic figure has just did the 4-year sentence, and you don't care about what psychologically you just went through, what experiences what have you learned from this? I think there's a lot of value in a conversation like that. And if I can see it, there's going to be someone at the top who can see that.
there could be some pussies out there too who are like, oh fuck, like I owe him. Like,
Right.
Hey, Diddy, like, thanks for coming out. Like, bro, like I never said anything bad about you, bro. Like, remember, like I was always the one who was there for you. Like, he's gonna have people, and he's gonna have.
You guys are giving Diddy too much credit.
I might be.
I'm not. I'm not.
I might be. I
haven't said anything.
I'm not.
I might be.
Dude, Diddy himself has never given us a hit, bro.
Dude,
it's always taken someone else.
He's a billionaire.
Sometimes you just got to put everyone in position.
And I think he could just like executive like.
Bro, he's
security.
fucked over way too many people in the industry. And as soon as all this started happening, not only was he guilty in court for what he did, he was also guilty to the public for everyone that was coming out that saying Diddy was a piece of shit. He fucking fucked me over.
But there are so many also examples of people being pieces of shit and then loving them. Michael Jackson, he's still arguably like a child molester, and people still love.
That was
fuck out
never
of his music.
proven.
R. Kelly, I'm
Proven.
still gonna bounce.
Guess what? Proven, and guess what? People still
That's it,
play
they
the fuck
still
out of his
balance
shit.
him,
But
yes.
guess what? A lot of people are anti him. Bill Cosby is what?
Yeah.
We're not
Where's the
arguing
Bill? Where's
that,
the Bill
guys.
Cosby
We're not
interview?
arguing that.
Where's the Bill
People
Cosby
out there.
coming out and doing his stand up and blowing the fuck up?
He
But
didn't,
there's still-
he
I
didn't
can
like
still tell you
punch
people-
through as much as the other ones.
And
What?
Bill Cosby is arguably a bigger figure in his space than the other motherfuckers were in their space.
And I will still tell you that I'm sure there are comedians who will still, unfortunately, list him as their top 5.
And there will be, but guess what? You guys are arguing that Diddy's gonna come out and have this resurgence. Cosby hasn't even. And he's, like I said, arguably
Kevin
a bigger...
Spacey.
Kevin Spacey is, bro, that's not even... We're talking about big names here.
Bill Cosby.
Kevin Spacey had the biggest Netflix show, arguably of all time.
Bro, half the people that like his name, like that guy...
Now you're just saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're just saying.
You're just going. We're not saying that everyone is gonna fuck with him again. We're just saying there's gonna be a group of people that.
No,
are.
you guys are saying that Diddy is so iconic that when he comes out,
Oh my
someone
God.
will want to work with him. That's what you
Yeah,
guys,
yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
You would say the same about fucking Cosby, and it's not happening. And like I said, Cosby is arguably bigger figure in
He's
his
still in
space.
prison, arguably too. And
No,
Diddy's
he's
gonna be
not.
out
Bill
in
Cosby's
10 years.
out.
They're not all gonna get the same treatment.
True.
And I think well,
Bill Cosby would arguably in my opinion would be treated more than them because he's royalty in what he does.
Before that, where would we see Cosby at all? He wasn't like this guy who would just be out and
He
mixy with everyone.
He was too busy owning businesses.
Yeah,
but nobody
exactly.
knew that
True.
though.
And P.
More
Diddy,
people relate like to music than
and
owning
P. Diddy
businesses.
was throwing parties. He was throwing the Black Excellence thing. He had everything. It was a yearly thing. He was in the mix everywhere. It's two different characters that do two different things at
Cosby
different
would make,
points in their lives.
Maybe cameos.
Bro.
Or be
Bro, what?
It's literally
real.
fucking apples and apples. They're both entertainers and they both did similar things, bro. Like, what are we talking about here? How is this any different?
Bill Cosby wasn't at the parties mixing and shit with everybody at the time.
Yes, he was. That's what he went to jail for.
When he was younger, yeah,
Oh
for
my
sure.
God, bro.
Yeah, he got accused for doing a lot of shit in like the 70s and shit. I'm talking about he wasn't by the time he went to jail, bro, he wasn't at the parties, he wasn't mixing. We wouldn't see him on Instagram, TikTok. This is different.
When
Diddy was
Diddy
popping.
gets out of
Yeah, because he was fucking older. Diddy was
That's
not
my
going to be
point,
at the
bro.
fuck.
Yeah,
I think in the era that Diddy got caught, it's like more social media.
They got
more
caught
like,
technically in the same era, bro.
Diddy
You
has
guys are acting like fucking Cosby went to jail 20 years ago.
Bro,
That's what it feels like.
No,
he's,
it didn't.
but he's 20 years older.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, I think it does.
It doesn't matter. How does it matter?
Because let me try and explain. Let me at least try and explain. Because I feel like Diddy will have like, dude, he'll have like an entourage. He'll have like a social media backing behind him.
Cosby
even before he
Cosby
went
was
to
about to
prison.
buy a whole fucking TV network. You
But he
don't think he
didn't.
has a fuck because they took him to jail for what he
Okay,
did.
So does he or does he not?
He probably does, bro. You think Bill Cosby doesn't have a fucking entourage? How do you think he becomes Bill
So
Cosby?
this is a different conversation. Do you think? Would you rather be pro Bill Cosby after he got out, or now?
I'm not pro any of that. I'm just saying.
No, I'm not saying you. I'm just saying like okay, because now you're saying like I'm sure there are people that would love to support Bill Cosby because of who he is. Well, let's argue now.
That's literally what we're saying.
Right. Would you rather now even be over Bill Cosby or P. Diddy?
At this point, I'd rather have Bill Cosby because there's no proof of what he did, bro. There's literally video footage of fucking Diddy.
And he didn't get convicted for
Exactly,
that, for
but
that.
a lot of people just based on that already. Dude, these guys were in here calling him a pedophile every chance they could.
Sure.
Both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Our most listened to episode is actually about Diddy.
Exactly. Like
Both of them.
by far.
And there's still people that think that he did that, even though that wasn't what he fucking got accused of.
Yeah.
Just at that point, they already cut him off.
Sure.
There's people like you mentioned Drink Champs, right? He fucked over, what's the guy that went to Belize and became the fucking president or whatever? A Mace? Those guys are friends with him. Diddy fucked him up. Why would they have him on? Like he's
that's a
he's
specific
broken
thing.
so many fucking
Right, but
relationships.
But you're going
but they're-
specifically. You're like,
No,
this guy
because this
wouldn't-
is who he mentioned.
Yeah, there's
And
gonna
I'm
be.
also saying the Nelk boys. Like,
Did you think the Nelk boys are gonna have someone that?
I never thought they would have Netanyahu
I
on
never
there, bro.
thought they would
To
have
me,
Prime Minister of
honestly,
fucking
bro.
Israel.
Yeah, that
To
was
me,
random.
if
That
you
was my
told me that
last
name,
pick.
and even if you told me he's the fucking thing of Israel, I'm so fucking out of the loop
Yes.
that I don't know that he's
Yes.
a piece of shit
Yes.
unless Monty sits
But
here and
Laz-
fucking tells me that
Laz-
he's a fucking piece of shit.
I don't like that defense for them because they're, with all due respect, the Nelk boys compared.
They
to
also have
LCP.
Donald Trump on their fucking platform. You realize that,
Yeah,
though,
but
right?
that's a bigger reason towards my point. They've had more exposure and more like experience
Controversial
of big,
figures.
controversial figures
Yes.
as opposed to us.
Diddy would now
But
be a
they're
controversial.
fucking shock jockeys. That's what they go for.
Yeah.
So then why wouldn't they have Diddy?
Having Diddy on
Right.
would be
Yeah.
crazy. Would get a
That's
lot of
fine. That
It would be the
You guys
most
were just telling me not to
viewed
pick
thing of
one
all
person.
time.
You're talking about one person that would do it.
So you're just pointing the
No, I'm
conversation
just using
when
your
it
guys'
favors you.
argument against me. I said the Drink Champs, and you're like, no, that's one person. You can't just use one person. You're using just one person.
Because you were doing it as an exclusive thing. Like if this person won't have
He's
them, no
using
one-
it as an exclusive
no,
thing
Let me
too.
finish. You're saying like if this person won't have them on, then no one else is gonna have. That's what you were saying.
And he's saying that
I'm
if the
saying-
Nelk Boys would do it, anyone would do it too.
I'm saying
That's not
no.
what he
That's
said.
not what he said.
That's not what I'm saying
He's
at
saying
all.
the Nelk Boys have a platform where they're raunchy, shock
Yeah.
jocks,
and
they
then
would
plenty
do
of
that.
people would do it also.
No, he's saying like this is one example of that.
And when I said that, there was a perfect example of him not doing
No,
doing
yours,
it.
yours example is
Mine is too specific, and
Yes.
his isn't. Even
Yours
though he
is-
said Nelk Boys.
Yours is a totality. Yours is a if this person won't do it, no one will. We're saying
I never
this per-
said that. I
You
just said
that.
No, I fucking didn't. Listen, like you said, listen, you listen. He brought up Drink Champs, and I just pointed out why he wouldn't do Drink Champs. He mentioned Drink Champs, did you not?
Yeah, but
Exactly. So I just fucking mentioned Drink Champs.
in context.
And,
Context matters.
Okay, context does matter. So you use the fucking context. He mentioned it, so I replied. Like, bro, you guys are making it seem like Diddy's gonna come out here and fucking rule the fucking world. Like, even if he does, who
not
gives
even
a
what we
fuck?
said.
Like,
No, we're just saying that
people
he's
aren't
gonna
gonna
get-
fucking like really fuck with him like that. You
Yeah.
guys don't realize.
I think
No,
so, dude.
yes, people aren't like you said. If none of this would have happened, his career would be way better. But this is gonna set him back a lot.
Even if this shit didn't happen, Diddy wouldn't be as big as people think he is. Like Diddy, his
This
fucking
kind of made him even more like
Bigger.
Yeah,
not in
It
a
did.
good thing.
no, not in
Sure.
a good way,
Yeah.
but it did put more eyes on him.
And you don't think that
And
if
you
the
think-
Nelk Boy, if I was Diddy, I would go to the Nelk Boys first.
Sure.
I would just because they had the guy from Israel. Because
It's like you guys got to be okay with this guy that bombs a bunch of kids. You guys won't be okay with me. Like,
or they could use that as like, hey, we're
we're fair with everybody.
or even Diddy offered it like publicly, but we said no, and because we learned that we weren't ready for
they can
Netanyahu,
spin that.
They can spin it their
Yeah.
way. But I mean, if I was Diddy, I'd be like,
Bro, do you
Yeah,
think
Rogan-
the Nelk Boys fucking audience know who fucking Netin, whatever the fuck his name is?
People did know who that was. Everyone was spamming
the
them.
Nelk Boys have like an 8-year-old up. Like
That's why-
50% of their audience probably didn't know.
Monty,
who the
tell
fuck
them
that
who they
was.
were in what they were saying in the comments.
They were like shitting on him. They're like, dude, like, why do you have him on? You shouldn't have him. Everyone,
I'm sure people were. Bro.
They got so much
I
hate from that like,
you
they
didn't
had
tell
to
me he was
apologize.
if you didn't tell me he was bombing little kids, I would just think that they have a president of
Yeah,
a fucking
yeah.
country.
They had that other
There's
guy-
plenty of people like that.
they had that other guy like shit on them in front of them. They were like, he was like, you should have known better. Like, you guys have a responsibility to your
Yeah, they got a lot of
audience.
backlash for
They
that
got-
one.
It was like a big error, actually.
If anyone will have them on, it'll probably be the Nelk Boys. I can't see him on like Joe
And
Rogan.
I would
or
have him
anything.
on.
And exactly. If you think they got backlash for that, you think they're gonna?
I mean, anyone would have, but
Yeah.
I wonder who. Well,
it's a level of extremity with this
And-
guy. He's bombing kids and shit. Committing a whole genocide. He's behind. He's like the mastermind. It's a whole nother level.
He just announced he wants.
I'm
to
all
use
against
social,
TV, by the way, but I'm just saying
He just announced he wants to use social media influencers. This is the topic.
he's been doing that.
Okay, but it came out that it was like 3,600 or up to like 7,000, and he's gonna like release like pro-Israel influencers who he's paying to do like propaganda
To feed, like, hey, talk about us in
internet,
your-
the algorithm, everything.
I feel like that shit happens already though. Like
Yes.
it's not nothing
But-
new.
But now it's getting like known. Now he's like, he literally said, "Hey, this is gonna be my strategy." He like let it be known. Basically,
Back to the thing, Nelk Boys are like advertising this kind of guy.
Yeah.
So like,
which I'm sure they got a check for.
maybe.
I don't think
probably.
I don't think
because they didn't know who he was or anything. So they're like,
Yeah.
"What? This guy's paying
Right.
us how much money? This much?
And
Okay,
that's
yeah,
the-
fuck it, let's get him
and
on."
maybe
I don't
that's
know who
the
he
issue.
is.
Why don't you know who this guy is? He's the president. He's like arguably the
Not
like
everyone
the
knows
biggest
though. Not everyone knows.
No, but that's the thing. Like,
Well, they're just poorly researched because even with fucking Andrew Schultz, like they invited him and they had a whole thing where they didn't know who the fuck he was and what he did. Like,
and he didn't really know them either.
Yeah, they're just poorly.
Dude, that was a weird
Interaction.
interview. I saw that.
We
He
talked
like went
about
at it
that.
with.
We talked about that already.
Yeah, he went at it with that stuff.
It's just like they're poorly like fucking researched, bro. And like I said, if
sounds
you guys
familiar.
if you guys didn't come on here and tell me what that guy did, I would just think he was just some regular fucking president, ruler of the world.
Me too.
But Diddy is not that hard to know because he's everywhere, bro. Everyone knows that the video of him beating the shit out of that chick was everywhere.
Levo, I think I think someone would just take that hit and be like, I'll get the 104 million views and I'll take all the comments and I'll just turn them off.
Yeah, and turn on the ads.
All these people that you guys,
it'd be like a
all good.
Super Bowl ad.
All these kids, all these people that you guys, or the people that you guys assume would work with Diddy, why aren't they working with his sons now?
Then no one's Diddy, bro. They're not Diddy.
Well, if you he's
They're
talking
not
about
Diddy,
owing
fool.
favors.
I don't care about what the fuck Diddy's son wants to say. I don't care about Diddy's son. I don't even listen to Diddy's son's music.
Right.
I want to know what the fuck you
even-
went through in jail.
Because even if you listen to Diddy's son, you're almost like pro Diddy.
So
It could
bringing
be
Diddy in there himself is better.
Yes.
Well, that's the thing. That's the
more
thing.
eyes will be on it.
Vlad would have Diddy on.
Vlad would have Diddy on
that's
5 years from now. He wouldn't do it as soon as he gets out.
You don't think so?
Nah, bro. He didn't have Tekashi till recently, and that shit happened about 10 years ago.
I think people are gonna wait for that moment, like for him. Like
It has
there's
to,
gonna be a couple of
which is why I
podcast
said
interviewers that are
about
waiting
all
that
the
are
whole
like,
decade.
I want to catch
But
that first.
Let's give them all lie detector tests and ask them, would you have been the first one to take that?
Anyone would take, bro. You'd be stupid to be a part of media and not take that fucking.
Bro,
So that's all their point.
if CNN or 60 Minutes did a fucking hour special on Diddy, no one would even give a fuck.
Well, they can't. No one can because they're like
That
this
would bring it
big. Like
it would just fall under journalism.
yeah, exactly.
So it's like that's why I'm like,
We'd watch. We'd all watch.
Bro,
because
I
they
think
can
we would
hide
watch-
because they could hide behind like the big
journalism.
brand
Yeah.
journalism or CNN or CBS. It's a special. We could hide behind.
We'd
There's
still
not
watch.
one face.
We'd still watch.
I would definitely watch.
I would watch regardless of who's interviewing him.
But then he'd be like, okay, watch for Vlad or whoever for like a more raw, like, and hey, bro, like I've got.
I don't think they're gonna allow you to fucking throw an ad about what other interview you're gonna have on CNN or fucking anything. My
mean-
point is that no one would bat an eye if any of these other conglomerates would host
fuck
that.
no. Well, because they've had worse people on their fucking.
Bro, they've had like terrorists. on there and
Exactly.
shit.
That's why.
That's a great. I mean, bro, that's a great.
my
argument.
point.
It's a great. Great argument.
To my point, I just want to know. Oh, I think also people forget that there's people throwing lube parties outside the courthouse when he got not convicted for all the heavy shit. So just to remind you guys what type of people there are outside in the world, that provocateurs and so.
Are there bots too? I mean, you can buy
Bots,
bots,
yeah.
to build.
You can.
Like, and you never know. Like, you'd never know.
And you would never know.
You'd never know.
Yeah. Do we have any questions?
Do we?
I think I sent them to Chris.
Come on, pull that thing out, Chris.
Zip.
Damn, it's already 8.
Katink. I mean, kathunk. Get it? Because it's gravity. All right. Do you think everyone should see a therapist even though you don't even have any mental issues?
How do you know you have mental issues? Like, how do you know that you're normal? I don't know.
So let's answer the first question.
I feel
yes
like
or no.
No, because I think there's people who live just like in ignorance and not like in a negative way, in a positive way, where they're just like, dude, what? Oh no, I didn't even think about that. I think there's some people who are extremely ignorant that are really, really happy. And I think there's some people who are like, then I think the anti of that is like hyper awareness, and people who are like overthink everything. And I think those people might need a little bit more therapy.
Yeah, I don't think everyone should. If you are good and you don't feel like you're mentally unstable, there's no need to. Because now you're just going to someone to pick and knit like problems, make problems up for you just so you could keep coming back type shit.
And you're wasting resources.
Yeah. You're creating a job.
Sure, but you're wasting resources for the people that might actually need help.
Yeah, like you took up the appointment at 4 for Sally, who really needed it.
Would you guys ever take therapy?
I take that.
Yeah, you do. You find it effective though?
Very much so.
Okay, see, like,
Right,
I feel like I would gain.
But
from
he
going
says
to
he
therapy.
lies to his therapist, so is it really
A lot of
working?
people lie to their therapists.
It's not 90.
It's like a 90-10.
of the time. Last
Little white lie won't hurt, right?
I get embarrassed and I'm like, I should tell her.
Yeah.
And I don't. I lie.
I don't-
And then if I don't tell her that day, I probably tell her the second or third.
Hey,
time.
I lied last
But
time.
I
You know
do.
what?
Like,
I do this.
Yes, I do.
I want
try
you
and
to.
be-
And if you want real help and you want to be properly evaluated, then you should be completely transparent with your therapist, who's also a specialist, by the way, and it falls under HIPAA, so your security should be safe with her, or him, or whoever.
them.
I agree. I think I would learn. One day I want to try therapy, maybe for like 2-3 months, just to see if I feel any different, and then review it and be like, guys, I feel like normal. Like I feel like I just wasted an hour in there, and now that guy just knows that I'm extremely depressed and antisocial.
And this is actually one of my coping mechanisms.
You know what I'm saying? Like I don't know.
I actually think yes. Everyone should. Even
yeah.
if you don't have anything.
Well, it's because you go to therapy, so you already know.
But I'm just saying, even if you don't have anything bad to talk, it's not. It's you can
So
talk
why
about the
go
good
there?
things.
Why go there and fucking make problems?
Talk
up?
about the good things.
But
There's
talking
no
to the
problem.
priest.
Talk about the good things.
Oh, it doesn't have to be
It
negative.
doesn't have to be negative.
Ah,
Let it out.
See,
Just have someone hear you.
See, to me, if someone tells me they're in therapy, my initial thing is like, oh shit,
you're depressed.
No.
There's something going on.
No.
Yeah.
That
There's
sounds
a
like
problem.
a waste of money. Go in there and talk about the good things. That's what I got money and this guy for.
It depends what you feel like when you leave. It depends what you feel like when you leave, right, Chris?
I've never been closer to my mom
Ooh.
than I've ever been in my entire life, and she was honestly one of the last people I ever really thought I'd ever really get like super close to. But I
Nice.
blame therapy 1,000% only because
blame
it
therapy.
just kept me accountable.
Mm-hmm.
So even when I was talking not about my mom, bad things with my girl or work or the pod, no, I'm just
Mhm.
kidding.
He's not.
It just kept me accountable about other things as well.
Yeah.
So I was like, even though I'm mad about this, I was also mad at my mom about this, and boom.
Uh-huh.
And gradually we just chiseled away.
Yeah.
Dude. And
How many times has the pod been a topic at one of your
never.
cap?
No, never.
Fucking lies. I hate them.
Nah.
God,
Look,
this guy.
I agree with Chris.
I
Like,
can see at least 2.
It's not always bad, yo. It's always good too.
I like
I
that.
feel like I feel like it could be more.
You know what? I'm sorry to cut you off.
You
real
good?
quick.
You good?
You know what? I want to highlight that because that's the first time in my whole life that I've ever heard anyone say that. Anyways, go ahead.
Say what? That everyone should go to therapy?
No, that therapy isn't always bad. Like it doesn't have to be
Oh
a
yeah,
bad
that
thing.
you could talk about good things too. Yeah.
I've never heard that.
Bro,
Yeah.
How was your weekend, bro? It was awesome. Me and my girl, we had a great anniversary. Or me and my dog
Yeah.
went walk and it was
Yeah.
cool. Do you have any issues? No, we're just chill. I play video games. Cool. What'd you guys do? We went grocery shopping.
Yeah.
How'd you decide about grocery shopping?
Yeah.
They dive in,
Yeah.
whatever. They,
Yeah,
okay,
for
well,
sure.
you know,
Do you need a friend to go to the bar with, like watch a game with, or something? Like, bro, we could do that for free.
It's different.
I've asked some of these
It's
guys,
different.
and
It's
sometimes
different.
they don't.
No, I can see where maybe some things you might just
And it's
want to delve into that
dude,
pool
and,
of professionalism.
Bro, sometimes it's lazy. Sometimes
Yeah.
it's nothing.
Yeah.
Sometimes I'm good, and sometimes it's nothing. I don't. We're good.
That's cool.
Yeah.
My girl are good, and the pod's good, and the
Mhm.
band's good. Okay,
Mhm.
cool. All right. Well,
I guess see you next week. Maybe.
Thanks for the $120.
yeah, I have insurance.
Yeah, I like that.
Good.
I like
So
to
it's
hear
not
that.
always bad.
I like to hear that.
Yeah, I think overall is like net positive. There, you know.
Yeah.
So yeah, everyone should try it. Am I taking therapy right now? No.
Mhm.
Will I one day? Hopefully, I don't need it. But if I
Yeah.
do, like, you know, I wouldn't be opposed to it.
Yeah.
Who says you don't need it?
See,
Yeah. It's kind of like
Hey,
you don't know
well,
until you
it's-
try,
it's
right?
all based off like
dick.
yeah, you could be fucking gay, but
Right,
you wouldn't
Chris?
know.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
I'm gay.
Gay for that pussy.
All right, next
Okay,
question.
next question. Sorry.
What's a nightmare or good dream that you will never forget?
I had a good dream one time that I was in an alternate reality and I was like in this setting I had never seen before ever in my life, but it was like a baseball field. The sky was orange and blue. There was like nice clouds in the air. I had a set of friends that I never met, but I felt familiar to. It was extremely weird. And
Were you
I think-
playing?
No, I think we were just like in that setting, like we were hanging out around there, which makes it like even more casual. Like we weren't even doing anything. We weren't even playing. Like we weren't playing characters. It felt like we were hanging out.
Yeah.
And I felt like I knew them, you know, like it was weird. And I think somewhere along the lines that ends in like a wet dream or something, because it was around the time I did like NoFap. But that was like how I remember it so vividly because I
damn,
saw
this elf is actually kind of hot.
I saw no we
He's
were
like, it's the longest I've ever lasted.
no, we were regular people. Like,
Yeah.
mind you, I was still in my first person perspective. Like, I didn't see myself from an outside or anything.
Yeah.
I was experiencing it, but that's why I remember it so much because it was around the time I stopped smoking and around the time that I was doing NoFap. I did those together, so my dreams became extremely vivid and sexual and shit. But that was like towards the outro. You know how you have like a period of bad dreams and they're like all fucking night terrors and I wake up sweaty.
Yeah.
But towards the outro of that, your dreams get like
More
pure
euphoric.
and it gets more like, oh, that was a beautiful dream and that just happened
Yeah,
to be
yeah.
probably the best one. I'm like, oh, there's an alternate person somewhere out there.
For me, though,
Cool.
what I can remember the most is probably like a nightmare, but it wasn't even that crazy. I was like falling from the sky, and for some reason, every time I was about to hit the ground, it would start over.
Oh shit!
Like a loop.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay.
Usually when I feel like I'm falling, I just wake up. And I
Yeah,
kick.
same.
I was trying to,
Like
I
a
couldn't.
reflex,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
No, mine was like a nightmare too. Like I was.
Jeez.
It seemed like a war zone, right? Middle, like
It's like a bunch of ladies were on a beach.
Pretty much a
naked.
knight. A knight
nightmare.
comes up to me with like an axe, runs up to me. People are running. There's fires and stuff, and it just fucking like chops my shoulder. And so I thought I was gonna wake up because I usually wake up like in those parts, but it just I was like I didn't feel anything, but I was like, oh, you know. No, watch. So before I can
Like
scream
that-
or
like that,
anything,
right, Monty?
next the same dream. Right after that, I'm suddenly like in a table, like
Getting operated on?
tied.
Oh,
you know, like
hostage.
this.
S&M.
The same night or whatever, or like they have like an axe, chops my leg. Boom.
Jesus.
Dude, I woke up like I felt my legs. First thing I did when I woke up was reach for my legs, and I was like, "Oh my god, thank God!" Like, dude, I was fucking
Oh, you believe in
terrified,
Jesus now,
bro.
do
Dude, I thought I lost my legs. Like, I almost cried. Like, I was like, "Oh, dude, I still have my legs."
Or like, what about those dreams when like your teeth fall out?
oh, dude, like it's like you can feel your
Or you-
teeth coming
yeah,
out, and
yeah,
you're like,
yeah,
"Oh
yeah.
no!" Like,
yeah. It's like,
bro,
wait,
I've
what the
had
fuck?
those. It
You know
feels
what they-
so real, dude. It's crazy.
Like, it feels like your tooth is about to fall off.
yeah, I've
And
had
then you
that.
like wake up and you're like, oh shit, what
yeah.
the fuck?
Oh, dude, those are freaky dreams. Yeah.
A white girl named Amanda will tell you that that's because you're insecure about your physical self.
I'm extremely insecure about my physical self, which is why I go to the gym and maintain my calories because I'm extremely insecure. I did a lot of malnutrition as a kid. Not to anyone's, fault. It's just
we
like
see it on the pod.
information wise, it's just we didn't have the information at the time. And so there was fucking kid, malnutrition, I had to get braces, I had to clear my skin. I'm extremely insecure.
Damn.
But
Yeah.
it's very real. I'm
It
sure
feel- it feels
I'm the
real,
only I'm the
yeah.
only one, right guys? Only
Yeah,
one?
I've never had one of those dreams actually. Now that I think of it, no, I'm just kidding.
I thought I had like the worst acne when I was in like junior high, and then it cleared up. But at the time, I was like, Jesus.
You stopped
That
jerking
sucks.
off, probably.
And why'd she have to be Amanda? Why'd she have to be Amanda?
Because she was a man.
Duh.
Do we have any more questions?
Uno mas. All right, we need some advice.
I'm almost done.
Okay.
So she said,
Okay, let's go.
okay, I'm 17. My younger sister is mentally disabled with autism. We're 2 years apart. 15. My whole life, she's been getting all the attention from the parents. I've always felt like an asshole for being jealous of her, but my whole life I've just kept it kind of like between myself, and I'm finding like a breaking point. Like, should I say anything?
No.
I just need to vent. maybe I should.
Well, first off,
perspectives.
You're a fucking dick.
Well, first off, you came to the right place, Mrs. 17. No, I think if you're in that position, and let me try to tie it in, but first, I think if you're in that position, you're the older sibling, you see that your sister, your sibling, needs more attention than you, I think you got to eat that. For example, when I was a kid, right, my parents got divorced, this and that. I was the oldest, and I was like, fuck, I'm gonna have to be like the older brother my whole life. Like that's where my mind was. I was like, damn, like
you're gonna have to comfort them. You're not gonna have anyone to comfort you,
and I'm gonna have to step up. And I remember thinking that when I was like in middle school, like high school maybe even, and I'm like, fuck. And I remember thinking to myself and being like, I hate this shit. Like I want to turn 18 and go be able to just go out and move away, do my thing. Like I want to do that. But like eventually I just had to eat it, and it's kind of like, damn, well, this is what it is, and like I have to step in to do this shit, and it sucked. Like the transition sucked, but it's like, do you care about these people that you love? Like, do you really think you need that attention more than
exactly?
How about a daddy? Let's hear from a daddy.
Well,
a mature.
Well, no, you have to talk. You gotta hear from like a sibling perspective, because I'm on the same boat like as Andre, where like I'm the oldest, and at some point like Christmas would come around, and my younger siblings got like the better gifts, and my parents just kind of wanted me to just, oh, you're older, you understand.
Yeah, exactly.
So like I always felt some type of way,
And it
but
did
I
feel
just
shitty?
Yeah, and it definitely felt shitty for your kids, for your siblings to have like, I mean, they didn't get
Some flash
iPads,
shit.
but
I know that costs more than mine.
Yeah, like you get
Mine's
socks in the
paperback.
you get socks in a shirt, and then
Right.
they get a new video game, and you're like, well, fuck it. Fuck. And you
I
gotta
have
just eat
38
it.
pairs of
and
socks.
just,
Gotta eat it.
I hate you. I hate you. I
and
hate
just
you.
kind of just be happy for your siblings, you know?
I'm gonna poop in these socks so you can get rid of them.
And when you get older, you'll take a look back and you'll be like, I understand.
I was so immature for
know.
even thinking that at the time.
Maybe not even
Yeah.
immature. I just didn't have enough like information, and I didn't really have an understanding.
No,
what
you
it's
just
like.
didn't understand why.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you'll
Now you
understand. I
know.
mean, at 17, I didn't understand everything.
For sure.
So give yourself some time to grow. Maybe get yourself a boyfriend. Stop depending on your parents to show you love. Who
17?
does that anyways? You know, just depend on their parents to love them correctly.
17.
How boring. How un-American. Just kidding.
Yeah, that is kind of un-American, because Americans don't really love each other like that, right?
Nah. As soon as you hit 18, you're out.
I never hear a white person.
If you're white.
Yeah, I never hear a white person say, I'm going to my cousin's this weekend.
That's true. I've never heard a white person say that.
Dude, white people have cousins?
Wait, what the hell? Dude. What
Dude,
the hell?
I've never had a white friend who had a cousin before.
Dude,
bro.
that's fucking crazy. It's like the time. It's like I've never seen a baby pigeon either.
Yeah.
It's one of those things.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's real interesting.
Fucking,
Yeah, think about that, Chris.
Yeah.
You like that?
you
huh?
never hear
Oh.
the white person say, I'm going to my cousin's wedding or
Nope,
anything.
nope.
You're welcome.
Never.
No facts.
No fucking facts.
Baby
on the podcast.
pigeon? What do you call that?
What do you call that? Well, ladies and gentlemen, that was 194. My name is Andre. I'm here with Laz. I'm here with Monty.